More Heavens Feel. Like I said last time, looks like we're through Prestige Flower events. There's no sound right now because there was some wind playing, but I think I screwed up the timing for what it expected me to get through this dialogue and get to the. I think I'm gonna encounter the shadow here in a second. So yeah, fucking Sakura. So yeah, looks like we're gonna be having the confrontation at school with Shinji pretty soon, and of course all the juicy stuff that happens after that, like talking to Kirei some more, and then going to the Einsburn Castle. So I am so ready to get to that, but also maybe some more detailed scenes that before we get to all that, because that's what this route is. It's a lot of detail, a lot of things going on, and I know things get juicier and juicier as it goes on, especially once I get towards the end, past the spring, not past Spring Song, past the Lost Butterfly stuff, and I really get into unknown territory there for me. So I'm still so excited for that. But till then, man, I'm just gonna keep enjoying it. So let's go. I leave the Rido Temple. My stomach and back seem to be wounded badly, but I'm not worried about the pain right now.
送ります。敵がいなくなったとはいえ、夜道の一人歩きは危険ですから。
I stop unintentionally. All of Ryder's words tonight are unexpected.
わからないな。それもお前のマスターの命令か。
いいえ、そのような命令は受けてはいません。
Huh.
これは私個人の感情です。ただそう思っただけですので、他意はありません。
そっか。それなら信じるけど、見送りはいい。俺たちは敵同士だろう。なら、そこまで世話にはなれない。
敵同士。では、あなたはまだ私たちと戦うつもりですか？セイバーを失った魔術師でもないあなたが。
It's weird, but I really like the silence right now. Like, just, how tense. I don't answer her. First of all, I never said I'm out of this war.
そう。
Damn, the little sweat on her cheek there.
わかりました。せいぜい道中気をつけなさい。
A whim of hers. Her long hair flutters. Ryder heads to the mountain gate ahead of me. Is it because she looks so defenseless?
Thank you.
That word is never going to be the same for me. I mutter something I forgot to tell her earlier.
Eh?
She turns around, looking surprised. I'm embarrassed to see a reaction like that, but I have to properly thank her.
あなたは今。
Oh, sorry. I thought I had her cadence down, but it's very like spaced out. It's kind of like Archer. And she's asking me seriously too. It's awkward to stare at her straight on, so I avert my gaze.
だから、ありがとうって言ったんだ。お前に助けてもらわなかったら、死んでただろう。見ての通り、今は何も返せない。だから、せめて礼ぐらい言っとかないと、お前に悪い。
お気になさらず。私は主の命に従ったまでです。主の命が変われば、すぐにでもあなたを殺します。
Fair enough, Ryder. With those cold, emotionless words, Ryder disappears through the mountain gate.
だろうな。だから世話にはならないって言ったんだ。
I start walking after Ryder disappears. I can think later as to why Ryder saved me. It takes an hour to get home. I have to shake off the lingering memory of her in that short time. Okay. I return to my house. So, okay. So here's just a difference from Lost Butterfly. In the beginning of that movie, Shiro's walking away from the Ryudo Temple, right? Because it was just at this part, basically. After Ryder saved him and everything. But it looks like he encounters the shadow one more time. And it, like, kind of envelops him, and he screams. And then he, like, comes back, and then, like, things are normal. And then he goes, so it was like a very mindfucky scene in the movie, so I was curious if that was, like, OG here, but I guess not. So I guess they just put that there. Interesting. It was certainly very spooky. I returned to my house. It's already past 1 o'clock. I put my hand over my mouth as I cough up blood. My stomach still hurts from Assassin's attack, and my back still burns from hitting the wall. I don't know how badly wounded my stomach is, but I bet my back is just scratched. The wounds that healed so quickly before aren't healing at all.
そうか。以前に戻ったんだよな。そりゃ。
You ain't getting that Avalon healing. When I had my contract with Saber, wounds healed themselves. But that's lost. Even a slight wound could prove fatal now. Very scary for Shiro.
先輩
Then, when I go into the front hallway, I find Sakura waiting for me.
あれ、さくら、どうしたんだこんな夜更けに。もしかして起こしちゃったか
いえ寝つけなくて夜更かししていたんです。そしたら先輩の靴がなかったからどこかに出かけたのかなって。
なあ、ちょっと出歩いてた。
Come to think of it, the light was on when I came home. And was Sakura waiting here the whole time?
さくら、ずっと玄関で待ってたのか
いえそんなことないです。ちょっとおトイレに寄っただけでたまたま玄関にいただけですよ。
She was waiting here. It's been over 3 hours since Saber and I left. Maybe Sakura noticed right away and was waiting here all this time.
それより先輩お茶にしませんか。こんな時間ですけどあったかいお茶を飲んでゆっくりすれば元気が出ますから。
I'm surprised. Sakura is really pushy right now. I must really look terrible if she's forcing herself to act this way.
なあ、頼む。それと、ただいま。さくらに声をかけずに出歩いてすまなかった。
It's alright, girl. I take off my shoes and go into the hallway. I hold my aching stomach and head to the living room. With me in front of her,
おかえりなさい先輩。
Sakura looks relieved. Oh, we make her so happy. I wince with pain but lie on the cushion and bear it. The disinfectant keeps stinging my back. The sizzling sound makes it feel like I'm getting my back scorched.
さくら、痛い。消毒薬はもういいから、傷口を拭いてガーゼでも貼っといてくれ。
ダメです。背中一面真っ赤なんですからちゃんと消毒しないといけません。それに痛いのは当たり前です。こんな大怪我をして帰ってきたんですから少しは我慢してください。
Is it because of the archery club or Fujine that she's merciless towards injured people?
先輩他に痛むところはありますか。
あ、いや、怪我したのは腹と背中だけだ。他は何ともない。
そうですか。ならあとはガーゼを当ててテーピングするだけですね。
Sakura handles the first aid kit with practiced ease. She looks so intent on it that I don't want to interrupt. Well, let's explain why this is happening. It's because I threw up the tea I drank because it stung my stomach. Jesus. I didn't want Sakura to find out, but that gave it away. I had no choice but to tell her how badly I was hurt, and now she's treating me. Well, she wasn't that much of a devil to begin with.
怪我ってお腹ですか。
When I showed her my stomach, she was blushing so badly that she couldn't treat me. Look, he's a buff boy. He's so ripped.
さくら、本当にいいのか。手当てなら自分でできるし、無理しなくていいぞ。
大丈夫です。やります。やらせてください。
She was so flustered that I half expected her to faint when she saw the wound on my back.
先輩、そのお洋服脱いでください。
I didn't want to stop Sakura since I couldn't treat my own back. I did as I was told and let her treat me. Huh. Still, it was so bad that she couldn't do anything for a while. She stared at it for a few minutes and started treating me after gulping, I'm staring. I'm starting. Alright. That was Freudian. That was 20 minutes ago. It's past 2 o'clock now. Sakura's careful treatment is about to end.
新しいシャツを用意しましたからこっちを着てください。
ああ、もう終わったのか。サンキュー、さくら。
いえ、先輩もお疲れ様でした。
I put on the new shirt and take a deep breath. There's nothing to be done about my stomach, but my back feels much better. I'll sleep face down tonight and hopefully it'll be better tomorrow.
さて、それじゃ寝るか。こんな夜更けに起こしてすまなかったな。
いえ、そんなことはないんですけど。
Sakura hangs her head. It seems like she wants to say something but can't.
さくら、俺がいない間に何かあったのか。
先輩、セイバーさんは帰られたんですか？
Yeah, she's in your belly. I get dizzy for a second.
セイバーさんは帰られたんですか？
When I hear the words from someone else, the reality of it finally sinks in.
ああ、急な話だけど、あいつは帰った。もう戻ってこない。
I endure my dizziness and answer calmly. It's not like it's a stupid question. Of course, she would think something happened if Saber, who was here 4 hours ago, is gone. But I have to put on a strong face and act like nothing's wrong.
セイバー、最後にさくらのことを言ってたよ。さくらは思い詰めるタイプだから、もっと気楽に行けってさ。
そうですか。セイバーさんとは仲直りしたばかりだったのに、お別れを言えなかったのは残念です。
I can't even nod to that. Saber disappeared before I could even say goodbye. The fact makes my heart feel so heavy that I want to vomit. A collaborator for only 6 days. My partner for only 6 days. How can I repay her, the one who was my sword for only 6 days?
でもよかった。あの人が来てから、先輩、怪我してばかりだったから。これで今まで通りですね、先輩。
How dare you?
そうですよね。何をしていたかは聞きませんけど、先輩はセイバーさんのために出歩いていたんでしょ。けど、そのセイバーさんも帰ってしまったんですから、先輩が危ない目に遭うこともないじゃないですか。
いや、セイバーがいなくなっても夜に出歩くのは続けるけどな。セイバーに付き合ってたんじゃなくて、俺がセイバーを付き合わせてたんだから。
I stand up. My tension is gone now that the treatment is over. I'm getting really sleepy.
先輩。
おやすみ、さくら。それと今の話な。明日からもっと家を留守にするだろうけど、さくらは今まで通りここを使ってくれ。今夜みたいに帰りが遅くなる時もあるけど、気にせずちゃんと眠ること。さっきみたいにずっと玄関で待ってるってのはなしだぞ。
はい。おやすみなさい、先輩。
Alright. I rest my body. I didn't feel it until now, but I'm dead tired. Drowsiness overtakes me the moment I lay down. But before I do so, I glare into the darkness to prepare myself. What Saber lost against and what I should be fighting. I have to accept them here and now. It hurts just to think about it. My body is trembling and my mind is about to lose against anger or fear. It's that shadow. That thing that attacks people without discrimination. The black shadow that even Saber and Archer fear. I know with certainty even though I didn't see it. That is what defeated Saber. Assassin cannot defeat Saber. So if there is something at the temple that can defeat her, it's that shadow. I have to beat the thing that beats Saber. On top of that, I'll have to deal with Mato, Zoken, and Assassin. Zoken said there's no more use for me now that I'm no longer a master. But so long as I stay in the Holy Grail War and search for the shadow, Zoken will continue to haunt me. Haunt is a good word. A shiver runs through my body. Saber's not with me anymore. I have no miracle that heals my wounds, and the only weapon I have is magic as a half-assed magus. I know this is a reckless, suicidal choice. I lost Saber because of that. I've walked in Kiritsugu's footsteps ever since the fire because of that. My only option is to stop the war so such a disaster will not occur again. So this will be the only night that I'll tremble in fear. When my wound heals and morning comes, I have to act strong so the girl who disappeared can be proud of me. Interlude, okay. The girl returns to her room. She walks with heavy steps to her bed and sits on it.
先輩、あんな怪我をしたのに、まだ。
He doesn't know what happened. The boy looked as lifeless as a starving man and his body was covered with wounds. The golden-haired girl who first appeared here several days ago has not returned. From this, she can tell something has happened that can never be undone. The boy is hiding something and the golden-haired girl will not return as a result. Such things don't matter. For her, such things are trivial. She doesn't know what happened, but it's fine as long as the boy is safe. For her, having Emiyashiro come home is an unparalleled joy.
あれ、今日、言えるのかな。
She shivers and brings her hand up to her forehead. It's hot. Her body is burning up and she has to fight to remain conscious. It must be a light cold. She rarely gets sick, but after waiting in the hallway for nearly 3 hours, it's hardly a surprise. With sluggish movements, she reaches over and turns off the light. She lets herself fall to the bed, lacking even the energy to change clothes.
大丈夫。こんなの、先輩に比べたら、全然だし。
The girl recalls what she saw a few minutes ago. His back, almost as if the flesh had been grated. The blackening bruise on his stomach. His eyes still strong and clear in spite of his condition. Her temperature rises as she remembers. The girl pretends not to notice that it stems from the hatred she feels.
誰があんな。
Yes, she doesn't know who did it, but she can't forgive this person. It's not temporary dislike or annoyance. He has been wounded all this time, but he has stayed beautiful. She cannot forgive anyone that hurt someone important to her.
先輩の背中、すごかったな。
She was Myron. She reaches out her hand in a daze. It's been a while since she last saw his naked skin so close. When they first met, he was small for a boy and was about as tall as her. But in the 2 years since then, he has grown into a man. Something stirs beneath the sheets. Trapped between her body and the bed, her hand slowly creeps down between her legs. It's different from when he collapsed from a cold. Back then, it was a cold and nothing more. Tonight, it was the body of a wounded man.
先輩。
Thinking about it causes her to space out. He must train without a day's rest. His body is sturdily built, without even an ounce of useless muscle. His graceful build is like that of an antelope. It has the beauty of having inner strength, one that allows it to jump up precipices, high jumps, that is not apparent.
胸だって広かったし、すごく男の人だった。
Damn right. Her outstretched fingers run across the chest that is not here. She unconsciously runs her fingers across his body. They run from his chest down to his stomach. Crawling across the bedsheets, her fingers travel below her belly button and... her face turns bright red.
ごめんなさい。
She quickly pulls her hand back. She even turns her ears red and curls up on the bed. It shouldn't be this embarrassing, but her memory is too vivid. The feel of his skin beneath her fingertips only made her imagination more concrete. This is that dolphin CGI music. We know what that means. But is that what caused her to heat up? Her heart starts to beat faster. It's too late to stop. Her body is hot. Her mind is in a daze and she can only think of one thing. Her limbs are heavy and it feels as if she has turned into a puppet. Her breaths are unbelievably hot. Is it because the heat is escaping from her body? The heat invades her brain and melts her memory, intelligence, reason, and morals, making her think of only one thing. The heat takes over her body and the limbs are out of her control. But dirty desire creeps up from within her. She doesn't stop. She moves her fingers, which were just tracing Shiro's body, down between her legs. That's a lot of senpai. Her fingers start to move wildly as if to match her breathing. The wet sound slowly gets louder into something indecent. The feeling of guilt excites her even more. His wounded body, thinking about the blood on his back makes her dizzy. Yikes. The girl who won't be coming back. The realization that once again he is all hers. Many lies. The dark emotions, unthinkable for her true self, draw her down into a darker passion. But those are trivial matters. What she's truly glad about is that the boy has come back to her. But it's not enough. Tonight made that clear. He cares for her, but he tries to protect her by keeping her away. That's true.
ダメです、先輩。私、もっと先輩にそばにいてほしくて。
She knows it's a greedy wish. Her passion gets worse because it is a wish she should never speak of. A wish that will never come true.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。先輩。
A heated masturbation. The repeated repentance cools off the girl's temporary madness. She stares at the ceiling absent-mindedly. The overwhelming self-hatred after the climax is familiar to her, but a heavier agony assails her tonight. The wounded body. He said he intends to continue fighting even after receiving such wounds.
どうすればいいんだろう。先輩。このままだと、もっと大きな怪我をしちゃう。
She thinks as her body sweats. It's a worry without an answer, a problem the girl cannot solve. She cannot come up with a way to stop him, even if she thinks all night. But
なんだ。外に出さなければいいんだ。
see, I remember this yandere-ass moment whenever she was in the mirror in Lost Butterfly, but this is actually happening just right here. She reaches a simple answer with a calm voice. Delighted by her sudden insight, she smiles and...
歩けなくなるくらいの怪我をしちゃう。
Oh.
もう危ない目に遭うことはないですよね。
Ehehehe. Ooh-hoo-hoo-ha. Whispers to herself with a sigh of relief. Now that's a spicy interlude right there. Shiro. You'll be alright, man. Ooh, it is a room that smells of stone. The light is not artificial but natural. The lamp's flame shines on the man's back and illuminates the parchment in his hand.
教会とやらへの報告書か。お前も忙しい男だな、ことみね。
Oh, you know. The voice comes from behind him without revealing its source. The man on the chair, Kotomine Kirei, moves on to his next task without the slightest reaction.
ほう。例の簒奪者についてだな。どれ？被害者はすでに57人。うち死亡者は5名ときたか。
Yikes.
監督役として、これは多い方なのか、ことみね。
この段階では何とも言えん。これほど大規模な意識不明事件は初めてだが、それでとどまるのなら問題はない。どちらの教会もこの程度の後処理は承知の上だ。
Cleanup measures, eh?
だが、
それも今のままのペースならか。どこの誰だか知らんが派手にやってくれる。
That's right, because I also remember from the movie, which may be different here. It's just, you know, the comparison's fun for me, as with UBW. But yeah, in the movie, like when Gil is in the alley and he realizes what the shadow is, he's like, oh. And then, you know.
気づいているのか、ことみね。このまま放っておけば、この町は無人になるぞ。
Kotomina does not answer. He knows what the man wants to say. Strange shadow that appeared in this town. It's only sucking up life force right now, but the amount is increasing by the day. The abnormality that first surfaced 2 days ago will exceed the regulated allowances in a few days. For the moment, it only causes dyspnea, but it should soon be enough to kill even a healthy adult male in one night.
だがその心配は無用だ。素人ではあるまいし、再現を知らぬというわけでもある。
Well,
そうかな。 あの虫使いはそうでもなさそうだが、あの手の輩は早めに潰さねばたたるぞ。俺とておめおめと町の人間を殺されるのは性に合わぬ。
Statement takes Kotomina by surprise. This man who does not care about anyone else is concerned for the people. Shout out to Gil in Babylonia. You see just like tiny echoes of like, you know, the person he could have been, you know, had he let himself mature and, you know.
驚いたな。どういう風の吹き回しだ、ギルガメッシュ。
You know, if he hadn't fucking died from a snake.
驚くことはあるまい。俺は俺以外の者が人を殺めることをよしとはせん。人が人をほふらばつまらぬ財閥で迷おう。その手の苦しみは楽しくもないからな。
And then there's the difference. That's Archer Gil right there.
なるほど。お前はお前でやはり英霊だな。生の苦より救うために死を使う。ならばお前の望みはやはり死か。
当然だ。ここは無意味で無価値なものばかりだからな。一掃するのが正義というものだろう。
Scorning voices filled with absolute dominance and dignity. The priest does not stop his work as he listens.
なるほど。そう望むのなら聖杯はお前が使うがいい。お前を打倒する者が現れない限り聖杯はお前のものだ。
琴峰、お前には望みがないのか。
明確な願いなどない。私にあるものは明確な快楽を欲する己のみだ。
そうか。お前には快楽のみか。
The man starts laughing at the simple answer. It's as if he's delighted and proud of his partner.
よいぞ。俺はおぞましいから殺し、お前は楽しいから殺す。理由は違えど、聖杯に求めるものは同じ。なればこそ、俺をここまでつなぎ止めたというわけだな。
The priest does not answer. He merely continues his work.
お前が動かぬのならばそれでもよい。せいぜい好きにさせてもらうぞ。
Excuse me. The man's presence disappears. The priest glances at the exit of the silent stone room.
酔っているように見えて真は正気のままか。あの泥もあれの魂まで汚染できなかったと見える。
King of Heroes Gilgamesh. The Golden Servant is the most powerful being at this point in time. That is appropriately worded. The fact is accepted as truth by all. Even Kotomina, the game master himself, does not doubt it. But
無価値なものはあるが、無意味なものなどない。注意するのだな、英雄を。お前に敗北を与えるものがあるとすれば、それはその一点のみだろう。
foreshadowing. His monologue does not reach anyone. Lit by the dim light, the priest resembles a prophet seeing into the future. You know, Nasu, you didn't have to do that, but I'm glad you did. What a nice interlude. I almost forgot about the one before that. Alright, day 9. Great streamer, by the way. Alright, let's continue. Morning. When the bright sunlight wakes me, I realize my neck is stiff. My neck feels heavy because my shoulders are stiff. I probably strained my neck when I slept on my stomach. On the other hand, my back feels much better now. I don't feel any pain, so it shouldn't hinder my normal life.
まずもう7時過ぎてる。あいた。
I feel a sharp pain in my stomach. It's fine as long as I stay still, but it hurts when I suddenly move.
朝になってるんだし、しばらくは悩まされるか。
But it's nothing I can't endure. It's not like it's bad enough to stop me from moving, so I should be able to act normally. I get changed and leave my room. I smell breakfast from the living room, so I bet Sakura's preparing it. Oh dear, sweet
おい
yandere
寝過
Sakura.
ごしちまった。まだ手伝えることはあるか？
おはようございます先輩。先輩が寝過ごすのも珍しいですね。
めんぼくない。なんか気がついたら朝だった。
怪我をしてるんだから
She
仕方
fucking
ないですよ。
teleport?
ちょっと前に起こしに行ったんですけど、先輩全然起きてくれなかったですから。
Wow. I have no memory of Sakura coming to wake me up. Oh shit, I've been there. I've been that tired. Where it's like, hey, I woke you up earlier and told you this. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Not only are my shoulders stiff, but it seems my head is still asleep.
すまん。ちょっと顔洗ってくる。すぐ戻るから待っててくれ。
いえ、先輩こそごゆっくり。今朝は私一人で準備しますから、のんびり顔を洗ってきてください。
Sakura is really energetic. Well, if she's making the offer, I shouldn't turn her down.
じゃあお言葉に甘えて洗面所行ってくる。
はい。今朝のお味噌汁は自信作ですから、期待しててください。
I nod and head into the hallway. Something strange. I went past her without caring because she was energetic, but this is just like, I hear something falling. All right, so they move past it real fast there, but you saw that? I don't know if it's because I've heard it many times these past few days, but I realize it's the sound of someone falling.
Sakura!
I run back into the living room. Sakura must have been on the ground as she slowly raises her upper body.
Sakura!
I support her staggering body. Her body is hot just like before. Her breathing is ragged and her shirt is wet with her sweat, telling me how bad her condition is. If you just start spontaneously sweating and running into walls, yeah, that's a problem. She must have come to her senses. Sakura looks at me with unfocused eyes.
もうゆっくりって言ったのに、すぐ来ちゃったんですね。待っててください。すぐ朝ごはんの支度をしますから。
She smiles and brushes my hand off of her.
Sakura!
It doesn't seem like she's pushing herself, but rather that she doesn't notice she's sick.
待てって。朝飯の支度はいい。それより部屋に戻って横になるんだ。さくら、すごい熱だぞ。
熱って。
あ、くそ。自分で気づいてないんじゃ。本当に重症じゃないか。なんだってこんな。
Why didn't I notice something so obvious? Even though I was depressed about Saber, there's something wrong with me if I can't care for Sakura's health.
先輩、私本当に大丈夫です。今のはちょっと転んだだけで、別にめまいとかそういうんじゃ。
バカ言うな。こんなに熱があるんだぞ。こんなの体温計使わなくてもわかる。
I pull her into the living room. I have to let Sakura rest for now. I'll report to the school that she's going to be absent, make some breakfast that's easy to digest, and for lunch, yeah, I'll ask Fujimaru's, holy shit, I've been watching too much Babylonia. Fujimura's old man and have one of their housekeepers come over.
先輩、どこに行くんですか？学校に行く前にちゃんと朝ごはんを食べないとダメですよ。
Sakura still hasn't grasped the situation. All her energy must have been a result of the fever.
学校は休みだ。さくらは今日一日部屋でじっとしていること。学校へは俺が連絡を入れておく。どうせ教室で藤姉に会うんだから、その時に言えばいい。
Yeah, honestly, like, just take a fucking day to yourself, Sakura, please.
学校を休むって私がですか？
そうだよ。さくら以外に誰がいるんだ。俺はそりゃ怪我してるけど元気だからな。休む理由がないだろう。
Well, there's no reason for me to push myself and go to school. Because I lost Saber, I don't have such liberty. But there's something I have to do. I can't be staying in my house until I go to Tohsaka about last night. About Mato Zogan and Assassin. Very true.
とにかく、さくらは今日は休み。いつも頑張ってるんだから、たまには派手に休んでもいいだろう。 俺も用が済んだらすぐに帰ってくるから。
And I think the standoff thing with Shinji maybe happens after school today. Because they couldn't really clarify it in the movie, but it looked like evening-ish time. Definitely evening time at the school, so maybe that happens today. We'll see.
いいえ、私本当に大丈夫です。だから朝ごはんを食べて学校に行きましょう。
バカ、そんなことあるか。なんかめちゃくちゃだぞ、さくら。
めちゃくちゃなんかじゃないです。無茶なのは先輩の方で、私は元気だし熱なんてないし、先輩は怪我してるじゃないですか。なのに私だけ休んじゃうなんて、そんな。
さくら。
Oh dear.
おかしいです先輩。なんか私息苦しくて。
Sakura's breathing hard and is about to fall to the ground. I support her, but her body is heavy. She must not have the power to stand up, or maybe she can't stand up because her body is heavy. Either way, Sakura's so sick that she can't walk by herself, and she's the only one who thinks she's fine.
バカ、いいか。何があっても今日は休ませるからな。嫌がるのは勝手だけど、そんな無駄に体力使ったら明日も休むことになるぞ。
でも先輩、私は学校に行かないと。
Delirious, Sakura punctuates her sentence with ragged breaths. Ignoring her, I lift her up and head to the guest room. She's already asleep when I get there, but she must still be semi-conscious. She's breathing painfully and takes a firm grip on my arm. I lay her on the bed. Her voice is vague. Sakura is staring at the ceiling, not at me. Her ragged breathing, flushed cheeks, sweat-dampened clothes, and heaving breaths. Breasts. Breasts. She looks so erotic that I quickly look away. Why am I so imprudent when Sakura's sick?
参った。やっぱり家政婦さんにお願いしないとダメだ。
Cause you like her, bro. I can't change her clothes or wipe her down. Her breathing has calmed down since she is lying down, so she should get better with some fever medicine. Once she can walk again, I can take her to the hospital to go get some medicine.
さくら、すぐに人を呼ぶから、それまで寝ててくれ。藤音のところの家政婦さんなら馴染みだよな。
There's no reply. Her breathing still sounds painful, but it seems she's asleep.
まったく、変に強情なんだから、さくらは。なんだってさ、そんなに学校に行きたがるんだよ。
I'm just talking to myself. I know there won't be a reply because Sakura's asleep.
じゃあな、学校行ってくる。
I step away from the bed and head to the door. Then,
先輩と一緒に学校に行きたいんです。
I hear her answer.
さくら？
I turn around. Sakura is still asleep and her eyes are closed painfully.
なんだ、ただの上事か。
I leave the guest room. On my way out. Oh.
私が先輩を守らないと。
He says this in feverish tones. She's so sweet. She's being very murderous lately, but just very sweet. Toshiro. I dropped by Fujinet's place on my way to school to have their housekeeper come by. I sometimes forget because Fujinet's not the type to dress up, but the Fujimura family is one of the richest households around here. I almost said Fujimaru again, I won't lie. It has dozens of scary-looking people that call themselves company employees, even though it's not even a company. Many of them live in the outbuilding, so they are a large family. So there are many housekeepers, and one will be free to spare if I ask. So, I get one of the emergency housekeepers who took care of my place a few times before Sakura started coming over. She's acquainted with Sakura, so I can trust her to take care of her. Well, that's good. I was gonna say, like, maybe not a stranger. She at least knows her, then good. It's lunchtime. In accordance with our agreement, I meet up with Tohsaka on the rooftop and tell her what happened last night. And the result is...
じゃあ何？麻藤造剣はアサシンのマスターで セイバーじゃなくエミヤ君を殺そうとしたの？
Tohsaka getting really angry.
そうだけど、なんだいきなり。
いきなりじゃない。聞いた限りじゃ造剣のやつセイバーが倒されてからエミヤ君を殺そうとしたんでしょ。そんなの変よ。どう考えても手順が違う。
Tohsaka leans forward and glares at me. I back up just a few centimeters because of her attitude, but we're sitting in our spot behind the water tower.
ちょっと人の話聞いてる？エミヤ君、今の話あなたは何とも思わなかったの？
Tohsaka glares at me in dissatisfaction. As if her attitude wasn't bad enough, now she's getting right in my face. This space is small, so there's no room for me to back up. I'm like a mouse in a trap, there's nowhere for me to run.
そのどのあたりが違うんだ？
優先度の問題よ。あなたと二人っきりになったのに造剣はあなたを殺そうとしなかった。アサシンが勝てたから良かったものの、負ける可能性だってあったんだから。造剣はセイバーのマスターであるあなたを早く倒そうとするはずでしょ。
いや、それはそうだけど、造剣はアサシンがセイバーを必ず倒せるって自信があったんじゃないか。
まさかアサシンがセイバーより弱いっていうのはエミヤ君でも分かったんでしょ。ならあいつはそんな賭けはしないわよ。そうしなかったのは理由があったからでしょうね。まあ考えられるのは2つぐらいだけど。
2つ？それは。
Would Zoken really respect Sakura's wishes like that? I mean, I guess he would if he knew that she was the shadow, which I'm sure he does, because he's the whole fucking reason that she is.
それはあの場で俺を殺したくなかったからか。
まあそれが一番納得のいく理由よね。となると造剣はセイバーを消したくなかったと見るしかない。
And that's,
エミヤ
yeah,
君
and
が死
that's
ぬことによる
okay.
マイナスなんてセイバーが消えることだけだものね。
So, you know, so the first thing I said is a lot less likely. It could be that, yeah, he just wanted the shadow to absorb Saber because that was the whole objective anyway.
そりゃあな。俺の扱いなんてそんなもんだ。
何すねてるのよ。あくまで造剣にとっての話ってことなんだから軽く聞き流しなさいよね。
いや別にすねてないけど事実だし。けどなんだってそんなことで怒るんだよ、父さん。
別に私だって怒ってないわ。
Why is this like every interaction with Rin ever?
エミヤ君の勘違いでしょ。とにかく造剣はセイバー自身に用があった。マスターとしてエミヤ君には生きていてほしかったんでしょうね。けどそれとは別のところで造剣にはエミヤ君を殺す理由があった。
Yeah, and he said something about the daughter of Tohsaka being a good candidate or some shit. I don't fucking know. Because I don't know if the whole lesser grail business is a factor now with this whole other grail. Like, I'm so confused, but we'll see.
もう一度聞くけど、あいつ確かにもう用済みって言ったのね。
I recall what happened last night.
当坂の娘にはまだ利用価値がある。
That's what he said.
小僧、お前は用済みよ。
He said you, baby girl.
ああ、当坂にはまだ利用価値があるとも言ってた。
そう。そっちの方は点で予想がつかないけど、私から逃げ回ってるのはそういうわけか。会ってしまえばどちらかが死ぬしかない。けど造剣は自分も私もまだ生かしたがってるから、今は会わないように隠れてる。
Tohsaka ponders. Well, I've told her what I need to tell her. If there's anything else I should say, it's... So I don't... I really hate choices like these because it's like, okay, I'm gonna pick the obvious bad choice and maybe in a day or two I'll die. Like those can be good bad ends, but I'm like... I just can't. I'm sorry. I just can't. Because I'm like gonna be killed by like fucking, I don't even fucking know. But listen, like every other route, we're getting every single bad end, and trust me, the juicy ones, especially one I'm thinking of later on, you know, with Shiro and over deciding about whether he can go through with something or not. Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Best believe I'm gonna pick the choice there. But yeah, for choices like this, I'm not too concerned with. When it gets real juicy, trust me, I got you. I have to decide what to do from now on. I chose to keep fighting. Mato's Oken an assassin. The black shadow wandering around the town. The battle between masters over the Holy Grail. I chose to stop it even without Saber. And it shouldn't matter how I do it. I need Tohsaka's help if I don't want there to be any more victims.
Tohsaka, 俺はセイバーを失って霊樹もなくなった。ならもうマスターじゃなくなったんだよな。
そうね、肝心なことを忘れてた。エミヤ君はもうマスターじゃない。聖杯戦争に関わる必要はなくなって、他のマスターに狙われる危険も薄れたわ。
そうだな。俺が聖杯を欲しがったのはセイバーが必要だと言ったからだ。セイバーがいなくなった今、聖杯に興味はない。
そう。それじゃあ、あなたはもう戦わない？
There's no emotion in Tohsaka's eyes. Her words are merely something she must ask as a master, devoid of personal interest. This is not a question, but a warning. This is my last chance. He's providing me with a chance to back out, telling me I'll still make it if I want to withdraw.
Yeah.
And listen, Shiro is so perceptive, and really the VN really serves him well, like in that regard. But my mind is made up. I'll remember her consideration though.
そんなわけないだろう。マスターでなくなっても戦いからは降りない。俺は戦いを止めるために戦うって決めたんだから。
さあ、なら私たちの関係も続行ってことね。
Hey.
お互い敵同士だけど、とりあえずあの影を倒すまで休戦状態ってことで。
You're damn right, because Rin is ride or die every route. Tohsaka suddenly smiles. She looks friendly as if something good has happened. Well, except for that one bad end in a limited blade works, but we don't talk about that.
ちょっと待った。敵同士ってどうしてだよ。俺はもうマスターじゃないんだぞ。遠坂といがみ合う理由はないだろう。
何言ってるのよ。サーバントとレイジュが亡くなったからってあなたがセイバーのマスターだったことに変わりはないでしょ。曲がりなりにも聖杯に選ばれたエミヤ君には最後まで聖杯を手に入れる資格がある。無力化したところで競争相手であることに変わりはないわ。
そうなのか。俺に聖杯を手に入れる気がないとしても。
そんなの状況次第でしょ。もし聖杯が手に入る状況になってエミヤ君もどうしても聖杯が必要になってしまって仕方なく聖杯を使うってこともありえない話じゃないわ。無欲な人間ってのはね、無欲だからこそ自分以外のものに引きずられるんだし。
遠坂、それは考えすぎだ。仮に聖杯が必要になったとしても俺が聖杯を手に入れられるわけないじゃないか。
だからもしもの話。けど可能性はゼロじゃないわ。だからそういうことを踏まえて敵同士だって言ってるの。マスターで亡くなった魔術師が教会に逃げ込むのだってそのためよ。サーバントを失ったからって他のマスターにとってみれば目障りな邪魔者なんだから。
Yeah.
そのあたり
Fair enough.
気をつけて行動なさい。あなたを殺したがってるのは造剣だけじゃないんだから。
Honestly, who the fuck else is there? Like, Ilya doesn't want to kill us. Well, I mean, she does, but she, you know, she's like, we're like growing on her. He's like, oh, okay. So yeah, it's Ilya, it's Rin. She's not gonna kill us unless like we really like inconvenience her, and then she might turn cold because she is capable of doing that. If we like really put her in a really bad situation, like whenever we turned down Lancer and UBW and that bad ending. Yeah, that sucked. So I wouldn't put it past her like to do something like that because that's just logical because she does want like to win and she does want to do what she does. But so who else is there? Fucking no one. Caster's gone. You know, I mean, Assassin's a given, so that is Zoken. Ryder doesn't want to kill Shiro. Because, you know, Sakura and everything, so... Who the fuck wants to kill Shiro? Lancer's gone. I mean, Archer wants to kill Shiro, but, you know.
その忠告はありがたく受け取っとくけど。
I don't like having Tohsaka as an enemy.
何よ難しそうな顔しちゃって。私と敵同士なんて今まで通りでしょ。
I guess Kirei. Yeah, Kirei, but, you know.
ある。
We'll
そ
see.
れじゃ遠坂の力を借りられないじゃないか。
She freezes. She looks at me as if she's seen a ghost.
私の力を借りるってなんで？
なんでも何も俺一人じゃ無理なんだ。聖杯戦争を止めるってことは他のマスターを倒すってことだろ。
Yeah, what the fuck?
俺にはそれだけの力がない。情けないのは分かってる。けど、なりふり構っていられない。俺にできることは少なくて、その中で一番いい方法がこれなんだと思う。だから、遠坂と敵同士にはなれない。遠坂とは休戦するんじゃなくて、協力者として助力してほしいんだ。
Talk no jutsu.
ちょっと。エミヤくん。
Maybe.
正気だよ。俺は協力者としては力不足で、お前の足手まといになるかもしれない。お前には俺と手を組むメリットがないし、俺にだってお前に返すものがない。そうだな。普通こんな協力関係は成り立たない。
なんだ、分かってるじゃない。あなたの言う通り、魔術の基本は10日交換よ。元手がないやつに物を貸すことはできないし、釣り合わない技術者に手を貸すこともできない。そんなの本人のためにもならないってあなたでも知ってるでしょ？
But you see the blush?
今までは休戦状態だったから相談に乗ってたけど、協力関係となると話は別よ。協力し合うってことは仲間ってことで、そうなったら報酬だって山分けにしなくちゃならないんだから。
ああ。けど、それを承知で頼む。俺に手を貸してくれ、遠坂。この借りは生きている限り必ず返す。
Okay.
生きてる限りってあなたね。
I'm fully aware that I'm only a burden on her. But Tohsaka is the most reliable person I know, true, and I can trust her to do no wrong even if she obtains the Holy Grail. So Tohsaka is the only one I can see winning and the only one I'm willing to cooperate with.
遠坂、答えを聞かせてくれ。
I look at her straight on.
そんなの決まってるじゃない。マスターじゃないやつと組んでも私は。
遠坂。
だからそんな風に言われても手助けなんてできないし、そもそも。
Put a little more bass in your voice. Tohsaka.
遠坂。
それじゃあまる
It's
で
like Stewie.
ちゃんとした契約みたいじゃない。
Then, Tohsaka looks down once and...
ああ、もう分かったわよ。それじゃあ交換条件。
You know, she is such a softie. Like, Rin is like 95 or like... Nah, that's way too high. But she's mostly a softie. Like... Again, like forced under the specific circumstances I did in that one bandit in UBW, you know, when we went to the church. Like, she did turn cold there. And now that kind of fucked me up. But overall, like, she has a soft spot, especially for Shiro. She glares at me.
交換条件ってどんな？
交換条件は交換条件よ。これは立派な契約だもの。だから今から言うことを守れるなら考えてあげないこともないわ。
遠坂、さっきも言ったけど、俺今遠坂に返せるものは何もないぞ。
いいから聞く。
分かった。とりあえず聞く。
よし。じゃあ一つ目。協力関係になるのはいいけど、その場合私の言うことはちゃんと守る？戦いになった時、どんな指示でも文句言わない？
Anything. fuck it. This is really a choice. Oh my god. Does she just kill us here? Like, or do I just negate the whole agreeing to ally with her if I just pick no here? That's kind of hilarious, but now hold on. I faced a similar situation in the Fate route with Ilya, but you know, this is a bit different. I don't think she's trying to make me her familiar, but I mean, if she is, that's kind of great too, so fuck it, yes.
それじゃあ2つ目。私が信頼した分、私を信用できる？どんなことになっても、どんなひどいことになっても裏切らない？
I mean, that's fuck. Now, I think that though these choices might, I mean, especially if I say no, I'm sure they have their own consequence, but fuck it. Rin, I love you too much. Stop it. Don't do this to me.
それじゃあエミヤ君はこれから私に絶対服従ってことでいいわけね。
Tohsaka says something dangerous. That seems to be the final question, but hey, all right, you know what? I've had enough. I can't do it.
いいわけあるか。魔術師として遠坂の指示が優れてるのは認める。けど、
I'm sorry, Rin. Three times is too much. Like, all right, first 2 times I was like, fine, I love you, but no, I can't do it.
もし遠坂がおかしなことを言い出したら簡単にうなずくことなんてできない。お前が間違ってるって思ったらその時はちゃんと反対する。きちんと協力するってそういうことだろ？
Yeah, what he said.
もちろん。そうでなくっちゃ協力なんてできないわ。
Hey, we passed the test. Dude, that's like fucking Kakashi's bell test.
私は独走しがちなところがあるし、ブレーキ役がいなくちゃ危ないって思ってたの。ええ、あなたがその役になってくれるなら助かるわ。
Yay, we did it. I'm a bit disappointed. I expected disagreeing to spark an argument, but Tohsaka's nodding in satisfaction.
じゃあ最後の質問ね。例えばエミヤ君にできないことがあって、それが私にできることならいくらでも手を貸すわ。けどその逆になった時、あなたも同じことができる？
俺にできて遠坂にできないこと？
Is there such a thing? Believe it or not, Shiro, yeah, you have a lot of fucking potential. Is it possible that she can't cook and needs my help?
ちょっと。
In a different series,
一番
yeah.
大事な質問なんだから答えてよ。イエスかノーか早く。
いや、その具体例で言ってくれると助かるんだが。
なあもう、つまり私を勝たせてくれるかってこと。
She says with her cheeks blushing as if she's sulking. It looks childish, completely unlike Tohsaka. But
協力するからにはきっと遠坂を勝たせる。約束だ。
it's actually really cute.
それじゃあ学校が終わったら正門で待ち合わせね。今日からしばらくエミヤ君には私の家で部活動をしてもらうから。
部活動って遠坂の家で？
そう。手を組んだ以上、あなたを一人で戦えるように教え込まなくちゃいけないでしょ。まあエミヤ君が素人だってことはあの夜で分かってるから、連日居残ってもらうことになるけどね。
Magic lessons with Rain.
いや、それは構わないし、むしろ助かるんだが。
Or is she gonna teach us some Bajikwan?
当たり前よ。まずエミヤ君の力量を把握して今夜からの方針を決めないといけないもの。帰りはかなり遅くなるだろうけど、エミヤ君は一人暮らしだから問題ないわよね。
いや、その通りだけど、なんでそんなこと知ってるんだ遠坂？
だって前にエミヤ君の手当てをした時、家に誰もいなかったからそうだろうなって。ともかくそういうことだから。
Anyway.
エミヤ君は正門で待ってればいいの。
Tohsaka waves goodbye and runs off. It's Friday today. Classes run the 6th period, so we'll be going home after 3 o'clock.
言ったな。さくらには早く帰るって言ったけど、さすがに初日からキャンセルする。
Yeah, you don't want to do that. I feel bad for Sakura, but I'll go with Tohsaka for today. Well, she isn't a devil, so she might let me go home early today if I tell her about Sakura, right? I wait for Tohsaka by the front gate. The sky is gray and it looks like it'll rain any minute now. There's a chill wind, so it'll be a cold night if it rains.
何？考え事？
Then, Tohsaka is in front of me when I notice. She must have ran here as her shoulders are moving up and down.
いや、なんか雨になるかなって。
ああ、天気のことね。見た感じ小雨ぐらいかな。夜の巡回もあるし、あんまり降られるのも困りものだけど。
It seems Tohsaka has already made plans for us to go on patrol tonight. I don't mind, but I'd like to go by my house and check on Sakura before that.
トサカ、その話なんだけどな。
分かってるって。仲間同士きっかり鍛えてあげるから覚悟なさい。ちゃんとエミヤくんを一人前にしてみせるから。
Yay. With those confident words, Tohsaka sets off down the hill. Crap. I can't bring up the subject of going home early if she smiles like that. We make the long walk up the hill south of the intersection. This residential area is filled with Western-style houses. Tohsaka's house is at the top of this hill past Sakura's. Big-ass mansion. So this is Tohsaka's place. Sakura's house is bigger, but this house feels more like a Western mansion. And it somehow feels cold. There's been an air that seems to reject anyone nearing this place ever since we finished climbing up the hill.
どうしたの？足止めちゃって。私の家ここだけど。
ああ、分かってる。ただ、なんとなく威圧されただけだ。
そうね。私のところはエミヤくんの家とは違うから、魔力の気配に疎いあなたでも、ここの冷たさは感じ取れるってこと。
Yeah, that's why she likes Shiro's place. It's warm. Tohsaka goes into her home, speaking in bored tones.
ほら、早く来なさいよ。罠なんて仕掛けてないんだから、尻込みすることないでしょ。
She beckons me from the entrance.
いや、尻込みしてるのは雰囲気だけじゃないんだけどな。
Muttering to myself, I gather my composure and go in. This place certainly does have a cold atmosphere, but that's nothing. He has no idea what a big deal it is for a guy to come over to Tohsaka Rain's house. Well, I'm sure she won't understand even if I explain it to her. If I'm lucky, she'll just laugh. Probably tease you, bro. Wait.
なんで今じゃなくてお前の部屋なんだよ。
With an utter lack of concern, she shows me through the living room and into her bedroom.
なんでって、ここのが器具が揃ってるからだけど、今はお茶を飲むところだし、別にお茶しに来たわけじゃないでしょ。
それはそうだけど。
I wish she'd think of me as a boy her age.
とにかく適当に座って。性別は政治とカードで行うけど、どっちも苦手だったら今のうちに言っとくこと。
Tohsaka opens the box by her bed. It looks like a treasure chest from an adventure movie.
騎手のメノなんか使ってもしょうがないか。あれ、政治切れてる。あ、じゃあちょっと下から2、3輪持ってきて。
Sometimes we burn sage in the house.
シンクのサルビアだな。まあ、そこの男を判別するのにそこまでする必要はないだろうがね。
私の勝手でしょ。ねえ、持ってきたらしばらく下で休んでて。彼とは協定を結んだんだから、いちいち護衛しなくてもいいでしょ。
Archer.
そうだな。その男に君を出し抜く度胸などあるまい。私は夜に備えるとしよう。
I doubt he has the nerve to betray you. That must be Archer. His presence must be thin when in spirit form. I didn't feel much magical energy from him.
驚いたな。同じ部屋にいるなんて気がつかなかった。
霊体になっていればそんなものよ。 仮に実体化していてもこの屋敷にいる限り魔力は外に漏れないわ。外部への魔力遮断なんて攻防としては初歩の初歩だから。
じゃあそのマキリじゃなくて魔党の屋敷も同じようなものなのか？
ええ。もっともあそこはもう魔力を隠す必要はないから、隠してるとしたら家から漏れる魔力じゃなく魔術師本人から漏れる魔力でしょうけど、まあどちらにせよ魔力を隠すだけならどうとでもなるってこと。本当なら学校にもアーチャーを連れて行くところだけど、今あいつ本調子じゃないから昼間は休ませてるの。
Tohsaka rummages through the treasure chest with a difficult expression. It seems she can't find what she wants. Is she the kind of person that never keeps anything in order?
ほんと普通の傷は簡単に治療できるのに、どうしてセイバーの傷だけは治療できないのかしら。あいつなんか因縁があったとしか思えないんだけど。どうしてこう大師傅の宝石ばっかり出てくるのよ。普段は出てこないくせに。
She leans forward and keeps fumbling around. That chest looks small, but it seems big enough to be able to fit Tohsaka. Where is my mind? There's nothing to prepare for. All I can do is pray that she'll find the thing she wants or just look around her room aimlessly. Then, I see something. It's a photo. A bookshelf that's about waist high is at the corner of the room. What on it is a photo that looks to have been forgotten. Dust falls off of it when I pick it up, and I can tell it has been left alone for a long time.
掃除をしてないってわけじゃないよな。
Does Tohsaka not like seeing herself as a kid? No, if that were all, she could just put it away. Maybe it's important to her, but she doesn't want to touch it.
それにしても。
People sure can't change. Tohsaka looks like she's 5 or 6 years old, and she's really cute in the picture.
昔から髪は長かったんだ。って、あれ？
He just noticed the hair ribbons. The girl in the picture looks just like she is now, except younger. That's why I noticed the one thing that's different.
お待たせ。準備は整ったわ。これから少し痛い目に遭ってもらうけど気にしないで。どうしたの、エミヤくん。
ああ、トーサカ、これ。
I show her the picture I found.
なんだ、昔の写真じゃない。隅っこに置いといたんだけど、それがどうかした？
いや、別にどうもしないんだが、ほら。
It's nothing much, so I hesitate. It's nothing I need to ask about, but it just caught my attention.
おう、そっか。リボンが違うって言うんでしょ？
Uh-huh. I nod.
そんなの当たり前じゃない。女の子だもん。髪留めなんていくらでも持ってるわ。いくらお気に入りだからって十何年も同じのつけてると思う？
No, but someone might... Oh, she's right now that she mentions it. It's just an ordinary ribbon. Why was I so concerned about it?
なんてね。そう言いたいところだけど、髪留めは特別よ。女の魔術師にとって髪は最後の切り札でしょ。
Interesting.
縛り付けるものだって相応の魔術品なんだから、替えの代物なんてめったにないわ。
へえ。じゃあそのリボン、何らかの魔術品なのか？
ええ。髪を留めるってことは魔力を貯めるってことだから。
Ah.
トーサカは魔眼持ちじゃないから、せめ
Interesting.
て髪だけでも予備魔力を蓄えておかないといけないの。
That might have been mentioned before to me, but that's actually a funny canonical reason why her hair has to be up.
で、自分の体をコントロールするんだから、髪留めは自分で作った方がいいでしょ。それ、私が最初に作ったリボンなの。お気に入りだったんだけど、まあ、いろいろあって手放したわけ。
Various reasons.
さて、無駄話はここまでよ。スパッと性別を始めるから、まずはそこの椅子に座ってちょうだい。
After being consecrated, Tohsaka's analysis ends rather quickly. She lit an incense, did something like tarot fortune telling, and asked me a few personality assessment-like questions. And Tohsaka says,
該当なし。 これ以上は無駄ね。
And quickly gives up diagnosing my magic circuit.
それってわからないってことか。
失礼ね。エミヤくんが五大元素に関わってないってことは分かったわよ。
Ah.
そこから先の性別は私の専門外だから、これ以上調べるのは無駄でしょ。
I'm guessing swords is not one of the 5 elements.
あとはエミヤくんが使える魔術を見せてもらって、そこから推測するだけよ。
That's how it is according to her. I run through the strengthening magic using the clay she prepared. It's called an ether cluster, and it's a strange object that returns to its original form no matter what happens to it. It's a good conductor for magical energy. Sounds useful. I've strengthened it so easily that I'm afraid it won't recover, but...
死肉みたいなものだから気にしないで。よっぽど強い魔力でくくっても、1日で復元しちゃう材質だから。
She says something like that. Shiniku, by the way, is meat that never goes away no matter how much of it you eat. Wait, what? What the fuck? Anyway, I keep repeating the strengthening magic on the clay. I can't fail in front of Tohsaka, but I only succeed 2 out of 10 times. Activating my magic circuit, which was easy when I had Saber, took a lot of time and effort. Yeah, no shit, huh? Tohsaka asks me a few questions while I cast the strengthening magic. Whether I'm self-taught, whether I can use any other spells, how Kiritsuku taught me, and what I have the easiest time imagining. So, Tohsaka's expression darkens further with each answer I give, and by the end she's shut up entirely, yeah. She's like, what the fuck have you been doing? I don't know what she's angry about, but it's really awkward to be here if she makes a face like that.
トサカ、当然だとは思うんだが、あまりの未熟っぷりに呆れて協力関係になったのを後悔してるとか。
後悔はしてるけど、未熟って言っても、あ
Yeah.
なたの場合は教え方が間違えられていたっていうか、よくもそんなやり方で今まで命があったっていうか。
おい、トサカ、話が見えないぞ。
Why is she glaring at me?
いいわ。
Because you just playfully
とにかく
responded?
根本から直さないとダメみたいね。それとさっきの話だけど、エミヤくんの工房には投影したものがまだ残ってるって本当？
残ってるよ。だって壊さない限り残るだろう、普通。
I told her that I use projection as a breather in between strengthening magic. It seems Tohsaka's particular about it and told me to use projection using the clay. He told me to make a vase, and everything started out smoothly, but in the end I still failed.
とりあえずエミヤくんにはスイッチのオンオフを仕込んであげる。
So this is that fate route shit?
実際に体
You can
内
make
に
us
スイッチを
swallow a
作
rock
った方が
again?
手っ取り早いから、今夜はうちに泊まっていきなさい。荒療治になるから一晩寝込むことになるし。
一晩寝込むってここでか。
何よその顔。安心なさい。別にメス入れるってわけじゃなくて、ちょっと薬を飲んでもらうだけだから。まあ効果が強すぎるんでしばらくは動けなくなるけどね。
いや、荒療治が嫌だって話じゃなくてだな。
I look at the clock. It's almost 5. I didn't notice since it's cloudy today, but it's getting late. Tohsaka is helping me as a fellow magist. It makes me happy and I'm grateful, but I'm worried about Sakura too. Yep. I should... I can't leave her. I'm worried about Sakura. I feel bad, but I should clearly tell her.
トサカ、それうちでやっても構わないか。
うちってエミヤくんの家？
Well, this works. Good solution.
さくらが風邪で寝込んでるんで様子を見ておきたいんだ。一晩寝込むことになるならうちに帰って
Yeah.
さくらの様子を見ておかないと安心できない。
そういえばそうだった。
She's astonished. It's only natural. Anyone would get mad if someone asked to cooperate but told them today is a bad day to train.
バカ、もっと早く言ってくれたらここまで引き止めなかったのに。
Tuh. He stands up as soon as she yells at me, then crosses the room and puts on her coat.
行くわよ。うちでやることは済ませたし、あとはエミヤくんの家でもできるわ。さくらの看病が終わったら続きをするから、急いで戻りましょう。
I like this. Good, good, good. Yeah, I was kind of afraid that we were just gonna leave and then that would be it, but she's coming with us and we're gonna continue. Hell yeah.
それと思い出すのも尺だから今のうちに教えといてあげる。あなたの本文は強化じゃなくて投影よ。
Ah.
どこでどう間違えて何をどう勘違いしているかは知らないけど、あなたは本来作る側に属する魔術師なんだから。
Tohsaka walks off down the hallway. I tilt my head in wonder, but I follow Tohsaka and leave the Tohsaka household. Just straight up told him. I wonder if she's realized any. I mean, how would she? But oh, maybe she has. That's interesting. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. Please, if you've been sitting or laying down and listening to this, please walk around for a little bit, or at least get up and stretch your legs, drink some water for at least a few minutes, get that circulation going. You know, it's just good for the body, man. So yeah, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's a couple days later from when I recorded that first part, and it's nighttime right now, so I'm gonna be a little low key, just not get too turned up, but we'll see what goes down, man. Hopefully this you're needing some nighttime sleep aid, this is the part of the video to watch. Second hand on the clock ticks loudly, causing her to look up. It's past 4 o'clock. School's already over and he should be home by now, even if he went by the shopping district.
どうしたんだろう。先輩、遅いな。
She leans on the wall and murmurs absent-mindedly. She feels heavy and dizzy. She's surprised at how quiet her voice is. The second hand is annoyingly loud, but her words are almost inaudible. Only simple sounds echo in her ears. The monotonous ticking of the clock and the painful thumping of her heart. The two sounds enter her brain even if she covers her ears and her dizziness gets worse.
おかしいな。風邪、本当に治ってるのに。
That's why she sent the housekeeper home. She was down to her normal temperature when she checked it, and she was able to cook her own lunch. He was just fine after lunch, and she waited eagerly for his return. Yeah, she is going through it, man. But her whole body is hot now. The heat source isn't her, so it has to be something else. Between her blood vessels, between her muscles where there are no spaces. Something that's not her is in there, turning like a car engine. Her fever is so high that it makes her imagine such a thing, and the abnormality is unprecedented. The sensation is strange and unpleasant. She isn't the only one that's in pain. Shared by the things in her body crawling through her blood vessels and nerves. Yikes. To speak figuratively, it's like puppies looking for the exit to a can filled with meat. The heat source, the things within her are trying their best to fulfill their role. Thinking about that makes them seem charming, and she cannot make herself hate the sensation. That's twisted. Oh, and it was pointed out to me in a YouTube comment on I believe the last part of this Heaven's Feel playthrough, in that they reminded me that Saber wasn't hurt by Hassan whenever she was consumed by, you know, the shadow. Therefore, the blood that Shiro was kind of mourning over when he touched was actually Hassan's blood whenever she fucked his arm up. So, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. She looks up at the clock absent-mindedly. It's 4:30. A bit longer. He should be back in half an hour. She has to calm down and suppress the things running around inside of her by then.
大丈夫。こんなの何度もあったんだから。
I've made this comparison before, but like the Mato clan or family is kind of like the shitty version of the Aburame clan in Naruto. Like that, they happily coexist with their bugs, and it's like a mutual relationship. It's creepy still, but it's a thing. This, it's like you're just being fucking consumed, and you're dealing with the harsh reality of that. And I guess it's like, it's a more quote-unquote realistic, because in Naruto the bugs are feeding on their chakra, and there's a fucking lot of them, so you'd think they'd go into more about the toll it takes on your body. Maybe they did in like a filler or something. I honestly can't remember, but yeah. Basically, this shit sucks. And magecraft in general in this universe seems like just pretty yucky. Yes, she is used to this. Or probably just more so just like being a mage and what's expected of that. And yeah, not fun stuff. She has been disciplined and reformed many times since she was a child. She tells herself that it will be no trouble this time either, but her fever does not go down and the things within her keep speeding up.
やだ。なんかおかしいです。先輩。
Her body does not calm down. She has never been able to. What's missing, what she needs, and what has changed? She tries hard to think about these questions, but the ticking of the clock keeps distracting her.
この
When she realizes the sound is not the clock, but a warning from the house itself, so I think, yeah, this is the day it's happening.
エミヤはいないのか。そりゃ都合がいい。
He's about to take her hostage, and then that whole shit's about to go down. I am so ready for this, especially, oh my god. I just gotta keep going. A familiar person enters, barefooted.
おいおい、どうしたさくら。エミヤがいないと思ったら、
Yikes.
こんなところに一人で。こりゃじいさんの言ってた通り、ライダーを使いすぎた反動かな。
Yikes. He comes into the living room and walks over to the girl leaning against the wall. She tries to run but can't muster the strength. No, she had no will to run away from the start. Even if she gets away, she can never truly escape.
迎えに来たよ、さくら。おままごとの時間は終わりだ。
The one looking down at her has a fixed smile.
ほら行こうか。エミヤと肩をつけるんだ。お前も
Here we
あいつの
go.
動画見たいだろうからさ。特等席で見せてやろうと思ってさ。
The boy grabs her arm and hauls her to her feet.
嫌です。
She tries to get away but lacks the strength to do so. The man pulls her in and grabs her neck.
そう怒るなよ、さくら。妹は兄貴の言うことを素直に聞いておくもんだぞ。
やだ。違う。約束が違う兄さん。先輩にはもう手出ししないって言ったのに。
She protests, her hair disheveled. He stops her with his foot. He has let go and kicked her stomach. Yikes. Dude, fuck this guy, man. Like, I know what happens to him, but it's like... It's still no comfort just to see him just be a jackass until then. Collapsing to the ground, she lets out a moan.
優しいだろう、僕は。じいさんから預かったものもあるけど、できればそんなものは使いたくないんだ。
So when he says the medicine, I think someone, when I watched the Lost Butterfly movie, I think Shinji used something like... Someone told me it was basically like an aphrodisiac, and maybe this is what he's referring to. And the fact that he got it from Zogen, like for use on Sakura, is just gross. He forces her to her feet. He grabs hold of the coughing girl's neck once again.
安心しろって。これも男同士の付き合いってやつさ。約束は守るし、用さえ済めばここに戻っても構わない。ただちょっとさ、こんな状態の妹を放っておく悪いやつにはお灸を据えないと。
He puts his mouth close to her cheeks and whispers in delight. With her neck held, she shuts her mouth in vexation. She tries to accept this turn of events, thinking that it always ends up this way.
そうそう。さくらはいい子だな。それじゃあ一足先に行っていようか。ここで待つのも悪いし。どうせ遊ぶなら僕の作った陣地に招待しないと。ライダー、さくらを連れてくるんだ。
Giving her a violent shove, he exits. The girl raises her head. There stands a servant with long hair. Interlude out. Well,
ただいま。
and we're about to find out. I raise my voice as I go into the house. Then, I feel something strange as soon as I enter.
エミヤ君、廊下。
He doesn't even need to tell me. There are footprints on the floor. The only shoes I see are Sakura's. The housekeepers aren't there and the house is dead silent.
Sakura.
I go into the guest room. It's empty. Strange feeling turns into an ominous conviction. I return to the living room. Sakura isn't here either. The footprints end here in the living room. Somebody came in here with his shoes on, did something in this room, and then went back outside.
エミヤ君、そこの床見て。踏み込んだ跡がここまで。
Oof.
分かってる。ここにさくらがいた。
Wait, he kicked her so hard she fucking coughed up blood? What the fuck? Yes, I know. Sakura was waiting for me alone in the living room, but it's not here now. There are unfamiliar footprints in the hallway. That's all. It's more strange not to draw a conclusion. The answer is clear if I think about it just a bit. Calmly, 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 calmly think, and I can tell what happened here. So why is my head not working at all?
ちょっとエミヤ君。
I should have come home earlier. I should have thought about it more seriously. Didn't I have Sakura stay over for fear of just this situation? Mato Zoken said Sakura is unrelated. Why did I believe his words? Why did you? There's no way she's unrelated when she's part of the Mato family. So why did I believe such a convenient story? Well, I guess the answer is he wanted to believe that. The phone rings. I nod at Tohsaka and slowly pick up the receiver.
もしもしやっと帰ってきたのエミヤ
It's Shinji. There's no mistake about it, and I knew this was what happened.
さくらをどうした？
あどうしたって迎えに行ったんだよあいつは僕の妹なんだからいつまでも他人の家には置いておけないよ
Suck a dick.
シンジ。
いいねカッカ来てるじゃんかエミヤさくらを連れ戻されて悔しいってわけだ
Tohsaka must be able to hear Shinji's voice because she's leaning forward. I raise a hand to stop her and urge him to go on.
回りくどいのはいい。手っ取り早く要件を言え。
分かってるだろいい加減型をつけようぜエミヤお前だってこの間の一件で済んだなんて思ってないよない
や、思ってる。お前は逃げただろう。型なんて、それでついてるんじゃないのか。
ついていないあれはサーバントの差だお前の力じゃないセーバーさえいなければ僕が逃げるなんてことはなかった今だってセーバーさえ出てこなければ僕が負けるはずがない
If Saber doesn't come, I see. Ryder must not have told Shinji that Saber was eliminated. Oh, that must be why he kidnapped Sakura. In short, this phone call is...
シンジ、さくらをどうする気だ？
物騒なことを言うね大事な妹にどうもしないさお前が一人で僕のところに迎えに来るならな
So okay. This makes more sense why, So, obviously in the movie they can't set up all this context, or they just felt they weren't able to, so they kind of just throw, like, Shiro going to the school to find Sakura being held hostage, and then that's where it kind of starts, but, like, knowing that Tohsaka was here with Shiro before that, you know, he was over at her house, you know, she was, you know, schooling him on things as she does, because she's the best in every route, then, it makes sense how she swoops in later. She would know about it, right? So I stop Tohsaka. If she interrupts now, there's no telling what Shinji will do.
つまり、セイバー抜きで戦えってことか。
いいね肝心のところで物分かりがいいから助かるよ場所は学校だいいかくれぐれも一人で来いよここにはライダーが結界を張っているからねセイバーを連れてくればすぐにわかるもっともお前がサクラの前でそんな卑怯な真似をするとは思ってないけどね
An owl is heard through the phone. I hear the sound of him kicking something.
すぐに行くから待ってろ。
Wow.
それと、一応聞いておく。お前はマスターか それともさくらの兄貴か。
そいつは何の冗談だい。僕はマスターだし、いつでも頼れるさくらの兄貴さ。お前こそどうなんだい、エミヤ。お前はマスターか、それともただの臆病者か。
I mean, do I really need to say anything? Fuck this guy.
わかった。マスターとして戦いに行くぞ、シンジ。
ああ、戦いになればの話だけどね。
I put the phone down. I start off right away.
待ちなさい。本当に一人で行く気なのあんた。
そういう指定だ。トサカ、話は後にしてくれ。
Hopefully, I can find a tiger dojo here.
後にしろって、それはこっちのセリフよ。
Oop, accidentally went back.
そういう。
How'd I do that? What key did I
後にし
hit?
ろって、それはこっちのセリフよ。シンジがさくらを連れて行ったのは、
How did I
目
do
の
that?
前で自分の力を見せつけたいんでしょ。
I hit something above the spacebar.
そのまま行けば殺されるわよ。今のシンジに自覚があるかはわからないけど、そんなの見せられたらさくらだってたまんないわ。ここは様子を見て作戦を立てるべきよ。
I know, but we don't have time. I can still hear her moans in my mind.
そうか。さくらの前で殺すかな、シンジ。
それはわからないけど、可能性は高いわね。エミヤ君大丈夫？あなた冷静そうに見えるけど、もしかして逆上してる？
He's a hero. I've lost my cool? Is she asking me if I can only think about going to school and punching Shinji in the face? Oh, then.
逆上してる。
Yeah.
他のことが考えられない。今まで兄弟のことだからって口出ししなかった自分にも逆上してる。今のあいつはさくらの兄貴なんかじゃない。そんなやつにさくらを連れて行かれた。あいつから取り返してくれ。遠坂は手出ししないでくれ。
And that's like a shitty thing too, that even like I don't know how prevalent that's a thing in Japan. It's definitely like just a thing in general where it's like where something happens within a family or within the family, you don't talk about it because it's the family's business, right? I hate that shit. I go outside. The sky is dark and the sun's about to set. I bet it'll rain tonight. I have to come home with Sakura before that.
待ちなさいってば。あなた一人じゃ助けられるやつも助けられないから、私と手を組むって言ったんじゃないの？
I stop. Her words splash cold water onto my heated brain.
すまん。けどさくらが危ない。一人じゃ自殺行為だって分かってるけど、こうするしかない。
でしょうね。シンジがさくらを連れている以上、私も追いすると手は貸せない。けどエミヤ君、あなたが何とかしてシンジからさくらを取り返してくれたのなら、あとは私が何とかする。
なんとかするって、信じようか。
シンジじゃなくてライダーよ。サーバントの相手はサーバントがするものでしょ。私はできるだけ近くで身を隠してい
And
る
there
から、
you go.
とにかくさくらを助けてあげて。そしたら、
Yay.
たとえ1秒後に殺されるって状況でも、絶対にあなたを助けるから。
Rin, I love you. Tohsaka sounds like she's trying to convince herself. This is just going to increase the burden on her. I'm fully aware of that. I got Tohsaka to help me, and now Tohsaka's trying to fulfill our promise. Excuse me. That convinces me. I'll rely on Tohsaka. In return, I'm going to get Sakura back.
分かった。後のフォローは任せる。遠坂。
ええ。けどそれには、あなたがちゃんと無事で、きちんとさくらを守ってあげてるって条件付きよ。いくらアーチャーでも、ライダーの相手をしながらさくらを守る、なんてできない。自分の身と引き換えにさくらを助けても、そんなの全然意味がないんだから。
The school building is deserted. Thanks to the series of comas, the school closed early. It's not even 6 o'clock, but there are no students or teachers to be seen.
シンジの居場所は分かるか、遠坂。
あいつの性格から言って校舎の中でしょ。高いところで、かつ馴染んだ場所に陣取ってるに決まってるわ。
I could only be one place. Shinji's in the classroom on the third floor.
先に行く。遠坂は後から来てくれ。
ええ。10分経ったら私も正門をくぐる
10
わ。
minutes, okay.
まだ話してなかったけど、ここには結界が張られている。気配を隠したところで見つかっちゃうから、そうならないようにライダーとシンジの注意を引きつけて。
I nod and start running. There's hot steel in my back. The magic circuit is already made. I tell myself that my only weapon is meant to protect Sakura, not to harm my enemy. Here we go. Not inside the classroom. Interesting. I stop. On the third floor hallway are a black servant and Shinji holding a knife at Sakura.
お前
My mind explodes. My feet start to move again. Then the black servant blocks my way.
止まりなさい。それ以上前に出れば彼女の無事は保証できない。
Shout out to Discord. I slide to an abrupt halt. My mouth hurts. I'm gritting my teeth so hard that they're screaming.
シンジ。
よう思った通
Don't
り
you
飛んできた
yo
な
me.
エミヤ。お前のことだからさ、ああ言えば本当に一人で来ると思ったよ。
Alright, now what? My cool brain boils up once again. My head shakes so much that I almost forget about the servant in front of me.
なんだよそれ。
Why is he doing such a thing? I'm the one Shinji hates, right? I would have come even if he hadn't resorted to this, but Sakura is Shinji's sister. An older brother should protect his younger sister. Family members should help each other and laugh together. So why doesn't he understand? Something I couldn't protect. Why can't he understand how Sakura must feel to have her own brother holding a knife to her?
お前、本気でそんなことやってんのか、シンジ。
Oh shit, I see the earring. That's what has it. I remember now.
当然だろ。本気だからここで待っていたんじゃないか。この
The
子に及んで
quote-unquote
何
medicine.
ボケてんだよ、お前。
Before I know it, I'm running. I can't stop until I get Sakura away from Shinji. But she's in my way. Ryder is blocking my way, protecting Shinji.
わからない人ですね。あなたは何をしに来たのです。この場に訪れたということは、マスターの意に従うということ。戦う気があるのなら、一人で来るべきではなかったでしょう。
Ryder's right. I have to calm down. Since I obeyed Shinji, I have to think only about saving Sakura and not defeating Shinji. I take a deep breath and pull myself together. Shinji is enjoying my dismay with Sakura in his arms. Sakura hasn't raised her head since I arrived. She's not unconscious. She's standing unassisted. Her head is down because she doesn't want to raise it.
シンジ、お前、さくらに俺たちのことを話したのか。
I glare at him, unable to hide my anger.
は？そうか。ああ、そういうことか。ああ、安心しろよ、エミヤ。お前が黙っているもんだからさ、ちゃんと1から10まで話してやったよ。僕たちがマスターで今まで殺し合いをしてきたってさ。
Well, at least Shinji's sharp enough to understand that Shiro was not informed.
隠しておきたかったのかい？バーカ！そんなのバレるに決まってるじゃんか。こいつさ、お前が何か隠してるって気づいてたらしいぜ。けど自分はただの後輩だから聞けなかった。だとさ。
He presses the blade against Sakura's cheek. Sakura looks away but grits her teeth so that she won't raise her face.
さあ、遠慮せずに聞けよ、さくら。今のエミヤは隠し事なんてできないぜ。
Doesn't reply, with her head down.
ん？何黙ってるんだよ、お前。いいから聞いてみろよ。エミヤがお前のことどう思ってるか、お前が薄汚い魔頭の女って知って嫌われたかどうか、ちゃんと自分の口で聞いてみたらどうだ？
シンジ！
Her figure looks like she's apologizing to me and I can't contain myself anymore.
もういいだろう。約束通り来たんだ。さくらを話せ。
はあ？約束なんてしてないよ。したのは命令さ。 一人で来ればさくらには何もしないってそう言っただけじゃないか。そう睨むなよエミヤ。僕だって鬼じゃない。妹を取り返したいっていうお前の気持ちは嬉しいからね。お前が誠意を見せるなら僕も応えるよ。ことが終わればさくらはこのまま連れて返してやってもいい。
そうか。それは約束だな、シンジ。
ああ、お前が言う通りにするんならさくらは話す。これは約束だ。必ず守る。
Uh-huh.
わかった。で、お前の要件ってのは何だ？ここで土下座でもしろっていうのが。
そんなのいらないよ。男に頭を下げられて何が嬉しいって言うんだ。僕は戦うためにお前を呼び出したんだ。
Ryder takes a step forward. There's no enmity or intent to kill. Ryder steps forward to obey your master.
けど、ただやり合うのもつまらないだろ。僕は魔術師じゃない。
Obviously.
不公平だし。ただの喧嘩じゃ僕が勝つのは分かりきってるしさ。だからここは公平を期して、そいつの相手を。
Flashbacks to Shiro kicking the shit out of him in the Fate route. In this very hallway. Heh. Fight Ryder empty-handed, huh? That's like telling me to die.
何？命までは
You only die if you're killed.
ライダーには手加減するように言ってやる。ま、これからうろちょろされるのも目障りだから、2、3本は折らせてもらうけど。
Ryder is not holding her dagger. It seems she really is going to go easy on me.
簡単だろ？ただバカみたいに殴られてればいいんだ。
Huh.
ああ、けど簡単には倒れるなよ、エミヤ。僕が満足する前に。
Jeez, this guy sucks.
さくらは僕が連れて帰ることになるからね。
Ryder comes closer. 3 more steps. Then I'll be within her reach.
抵抗はするな。けど簡単に倒れるな。矛盾してるぞ、シンジ。お前、何がしたいんだ？
そんなの決まってるじゃないか。僕はさ、単にお前をぶちのめしたいだけなんだよ。
Ryder springs forward. I raise both my arms in preparation for her attack. At that instant, an impact that almost blows the bones away with it pierces my right arm. Ah, this is the Shiro gets beat the fuck up music. She aimed at my arm that was guarding my face. My arm is still attached, but it's numb and I don't feel anything. I lace my senses as fast as possible. I can't do anything barehanded. Unless I strengthen everything that can be strengthened, my limbs will be torn clean off. I have to turn my uniform into steel and turn my body into something even stronger, or their next attack will kill me. Ooh. A tremor runs through my left arm. A blow like a bush hammer penetrates through my strengthened uniform and tries to break my left arm. Both my arms have been rendered useless in a mere second. No, they do move, but I don't feel them. I can't use my deadened arms to block her attacks. If she takes another shot at my head now, I'll be knocked out for sure. Ryder is merciless and hot. She beats me relentlessly just as Shinji ordered. Her movements remind me of a machine. I protect my face with arms that barely move. From the start, I can't perceive Ryder's attacks to block them accordingly. I have to concentrate on guarding my head so that I won't get knocked unconscious. What is Ryder thinking? Even though my arms are an easy target, she ignores them. She only hits my exposed chest and stomach. They are agonizing blows, but aren't as strong as the attacks that numbed my arms. It's strange. With the strength Ryder showed at the Ryudo Temple, a single blow should be enough to tear me in half. Is she going easy like Shinji said? Well, she is going easy on me by not aiming at my face, but even with that in mind, something's not right. In short, her power is way too different. A servant's power is in direct proportion to the magical energy you can feel from them. Ryder was a strong servant back at the Ryudo Temple. Ryudo. But the rider before me now is the rider that was defeated at the park. I don't know what happened, but if that's the case, I still have a chance to outwit Shinji. Ah, I see. Okay, okay. So I'm guessing that's because at the time where Ryder rescued Shiro, it was Sakura as the source of her mana, right? And in the case back then, it was, well, I mean, Shinji can't be a source of mana, but I guess through the proxy of having like his command spell book, I don't fucking know. Something like that. I fall forward. Seemingly tired of using me like a punching bag, she steps forward and drives her fist into my stomach. Or it could just simply be because at first I was like, oh yeah, she's going easy, like Shinji said, but she's also going easier because she respects Sakura's wish not to harm Shiro. And that could be just all it is. And I thought they were adding another layer like, oh, her magical energy is different. Why is that? Well, it's because he's like alternating between Shinji and Sakura, but it doesn't really make sense because Shinji can't really support a servant, but I don't know, mana transfers, ew, but I don't know. It's like a stake gouging into my abdomen. The attack is really effective. The bruises from last night are screaming with pain. Gastric juice fills my mouth and I almost fall down to my knees.
どうしたそれで終わりかいエミヤさくらの前なんだからしっかりしろよそんなんじゃ全然格好つかないじゃないか
I fall forward. Ryder steps back and watches. Then, I grab Ryder's arm and force myself up.
いいぞエミヤゴキブリ並みのしぶとさだお前本当に面白いぜ
Ah, guh. Damn, that hurts. My head is spinning even though she didn't hit me there.
ああけどまあ見せ物としちゃ三流だったなこのまま続けて
Oh god.
同じことの繰り返しだ
The same? Are you stupid? What's the same about this? We're standing in a different position now. Hasn't he noticed that I switched positions with Ryder when I pulled myself up using her arm?
距離は5メートルほどです我慢強いあなたの勝ちですね
I raised my head. What did Ryder just say?
休憩は終わりだ第2ラウンドだぜエミヤ
Ryder shakes off my hand. The black servant resumes her attacks with the artificiality of a machine. I'm being pushed back. To avoid finishing me off, Ryder's attacks stay clear of my vital areas. My body is numb. I'm bruised everywhere I got hit and I don't feel pain anymore. It's because the pain from within is even worse than her attacks. Ryder has attacked me to destroy my body.
岡君
The black servant closes the distance with an emotionless voice. And in that moment I am certain this isn't part of Shinji's plan. Ryder's decision not to go for my head, and that I can still move my body. It's not because Shinji ordered her to go easy on me, but yeah, it's her own volition and like respect for Sakura's wish. So yeah, it's probably just that. And some of the other thing, I don't know. I think Shiro was just trying to figure it out. That it's more than just her obeying Shinji. Ryder's hair flutters as she steps in. It hits me in the chest with her most powerful strike yet. I can't breathe. I don't feel the ground anymore. Her attack almost blows me unconscious even though I knew it was coming. I hear a scream and a delighted laugh as I fly through the air. Sakura's voice is close. I fall. Under normal circumstances, I would have hit the floor and died. The impact of the fall doesn't matter. It's an attack strong enough to blow a human away. It wouldn't be surprising if the strike blew a hole in my chest. But I'm alive. Anyone can jump back if the timing is set so perfectly. That attack wasn't meant to kill me, She's kept me conscious and mobile, not because of Shinji's order, but of her own free will. So yeah, it is that. The range is perfect. I turn my body right before I hit the ground, straighten myself instantly, and grab the knife in front of me with my left hand. I catch it by the blade. I don't care about it digging into my hand because it's numb. Oh yeah, when he did that in the movie, I was like, holy shit. I raise my other arm. Without a thought for the pain, I punch him square in the face with my clenched fist. Hell yeah. I throw away the knife. Trying not to look at the blood, I run to where Sakura is sitting. Okay, so props to the movie for like setting up the situation of like implying that So they did still imply in the fight that Ryder was going easy on Shiro, but what they really did that was cool was whenever Ryder did the knockout blow, is that he put the book in his coat, strengthened it, so the hit didn't affect him that much, and then he used the momentum from being flown into the air and landed on fucking like right in front of Shinji. Like that shit was awesome. Trying not to look at the blood, I run to where Sakura is sitting. Sakura doesn't raise her head to look at me. She's trying to avoid talking to me. I don't know if it's because of Shinji or because of all the things I've hidden from her. All I can tell is that Sakura's body is hotter than this morning.
話は後にしよう。今は家に帰って、それで。
そこまでよ。
Hell yeah.
勝負あったわね、シンジ。
Hell yeah, brother. But now shit's about to go crazy. Then, I realize that Tohsaka is behind me. After being wounded by Archer, Ryder is crouching down on the floor. Her clothes are wet with blood. Even though it's not fatal, she shouldn't be able to continue fighting.
トサカ卑怯者約束を破りやがったなエミヤ一人で来いって言ったのに
Tough shit, bitch.
そうね。けど、あれは約束じゃなくて命令だったんでしょ
Use your own words against you.
エミヤ君を卑怯者呼ばわりするのは筋違いだわ。
そんなのは詭弁だエミヤは一人で来るって言ったんだなら一人で来るのは当然じゃないか
いいけどね。確かに私とエミヤ君は一緒だったけど、何もエミヤ君に助けを求めたわけじゃないわ。
嘘つけ呼びもしないお前がどうしてくるエミヤのやつバカ正直なふりして僕を騙したんだろうが
ああ、それそんなの単純よ。あの電話の時ね、隣に私もいたの。マトウ君声大きいんだもの。エミヤ君が隠してても聞こえちゃった。満足いった？さくらが連れて行かれた以上、私がおとなしくしているわけないでしょ。あんたはエミヤ君をおびき寄せる代わりに完全に私を敵に回したってことよ。
なんだよお前もさくらかよさくらさくらさくらさくらさくらさくらさくらさくらさくら信じられないお前もエミヤと同類かよよく見ろ僕はマスターになったんだ
This is the real faker.
お前もマスターなら気にかけるのはさくらじゃなく僕だけだって決まってるんだよ
そう。じゃあ自慢のサーバントに戦わせたらアーチャーは腹を裂いただけよ。具現化の確たる心臓と首は壊していない。あなたが一人前のマスターなら今すぐにでもライダーを直してあげなさい。
この言わせておけば
Shinji scrambles away and takes out a book. That's Shinji's command spell that burned up at the park. He still has it?
立てライダーマスターの命令だ立ってアーチャーを倒せ
There's no reply. Ryder is crouching, motionless. A puddle of blood is under her and the blood keeps flowing. She is the one who needs help right now. To order her to fight is to hasten her death.
このお前は僕のサーバントだろうなら死ぬまで戦えよ間抜け
Shinji's fingers tighten on the book. That must be how he uses his command spell. With trembling movements, Ryder tries to stand.
やめろもう無理だ諦めろシンジそれ以上はライダーが持たない
こいつらが簡単にくたばる弾かさあさくらを返してもらうぞ
Are we about to take care of a piece of trash? Shinji does not relent. I let go of Sakura and rush him again. At that instant, here we go.
さくら
I stop and turn back. Clutching her stomach, she moans as if in the throes of a nightmare. Shinji's book burns to ashes just as it did that night. Hell yeah. Ooh, buddy. Wind blows inside the enclosed hallway. It's coming from Ryder, who is lying on the ground, and from Sakura, who is still crouching. Tohsaka. Okay, so so now I think, yeah. So I think everything I said earlier about like whenever Ryder is under control of Shinji under the command spell book, she's kind of gimped, like she's hindered because technically Shinji is her master as long as he has the book. But now that he doesn't, it seems like it's went back to like fully to Sakura, and now Ryder is getting the full extent of Sakura's like mana, and oh, this is cool. Ryder is completely healed. Yep. The power flowing from her body is just like when she was at the Ryudo Temple. Then, her figure disappears. Ryder suddenly disappears from my vision. And you just see the true potential of a servant who has a decent, not even decent, just a good master. The moment I duck, long hair flutters right above me. Ryder is instantly jumped with Sakura in hand. He lands opposite us, between Shinji and the rest of us.
なんだよ。お前、僕の命令は戦えって。
Shut your ass up.
いいえ、そのような命令はありません。
Ooh.
私はサーバントとして主の身を守っただけです。
Ryder lets Sakura down and glances at Shinji. Her eyes are covered with a leather mask, but her expression is frighteningly cold.
バカ言うな。お前の主は僕だ。僕を守らないで何を勝手に。
シンジ、コマンドスペルはマスタ
Ooh.
ーの体に現れるもの。
Uh-huh.
私はその身に成功を持たないものをマスターと認めたことは一度もありません。
Fake.
あなたは偽物です。
Uh-huh.
疑心の書が失われた以上、あなたには付き合えない。
And I always feel the need to like restate this every time I shit on Shinji, which is usually, but I would feel worse for him. Like I pity him to the extent that he's had to like, his view has been twisted to the point where he can't even fondly remember his parents. Like his dad was like a failure in the eyes of Soken, and his mom was nothing more than just like a carrier, like to birth him. Like it's just, and then, you know, being raised by Zoken and been this inferiority to Sakura, you know, not even having a magic circuit to like really be the heir, feeling inferior to Shiro, just to everyone around him. And then like, it would be one thing if like his character arc allowed him to like maybe face that, and I would actually feel worse for him, but he's just constantly, he never like really addresses the fact that he is faking it, and everyone around him can tell. Like everyone's like, you're a fucking fraud, dude. Like stop putting up this front. You're posturing it for what reason? Like he can never like truly grasp the situation he's in, even if he's about to fucking die. And it's just, oh man. Maybe I'll get more about him though as this route goes on, because there is more time with Shinji to spend. So maybe we'll get some more. Ryder turns away from Shinji. That motion tells Shinji that she will never look at him again.
そういうことだったのね、ライダー。
推測通りです、アーチャーのマスター。ですがあなたならとうに気づいていたのではないですか。
ええ。
Yeah, this is where Rain breaks it down.
マトウの人間からマスターが出るはずはない。マトウの血はもう廃れてしまって、魔術を扱える人間は排出されないから。だからマトウの人間であるシンジは絶対にマスターにはなれないはずだった。なのにライダーは召喚され、マトウの人間がマスターに選ばれた。そうね。私はマトウ造剣があなたを召喚してシンジに預けているのかと思ってた。
Right, which is not a bad guess either.
けど話はもっと簡単なのよ。造剣は手を下すまでもない。だって今のマトウ家において最もマスターにふさわしい人間は。
Tohsaka isn't looking at Ryder. She's only looking at
マトウの正当な後継者、今代の魔術師であるあなただものね、さくら。
She's looking straight at Sakura. And Shiro's like, huh? I can't say anything. Tohsaka and Sakura, I can only look at them alternately and try to figure out what was just said. My left hand hurts. My relaxed mind finally starts to inform me of the pain on my hand. I see. It seems my mind is calm. Tohsaka's words in the side of the command spell on Sakura's left hand have numbed my senses, but my mind isn't surprised at all. Okay, fair enough. Only why? Why did such a thing happen? Sakura's hanging her head as if trying to hide. So yeah, I guess this whole time Shiro has been picking up on the fact that she's just like really out of it more so than usual, kind of weird, and like, so, you know, I guess it's not that surprising, even if Shiro wanted to believe otherwise. Sakura's hanging her head as if trying to hide. Judging by her body language, she didn't want me to know. Transfer of a command spell ordering her to obey Mato Shinji. Raida became Shinji's servant with that, and Sakura lost her right as a master at the same time, becoming an ordinary magus. So when Tohsaka first had Sakura show her her arm, she'd already given her command spell to Shinji. Oh, I see. Wow. I didn't know. Shit, I didn't know Rin did that. Damn, so I mean, it makes sense that Rin would suspect her, and that if she showed her and then it wasn't there, then she wouldn't suspect her anymore and it would assume Zoken, so yeah. Sakura bites her lips. Then Shinji runs to her as if begging her.
Oi, nani damatteんだよ。お前は戦う気はないんだろ。マスターになるのは嫌だって散々言ったから、僕が代わりに引き受けてやったんじゃないか。それを今さら何言いこぶってんだよお前は。
Wait, what? Shinji raises his arm. His fury is overflowing, but there's no need for me to stop him. Almost thought she was posted up.
あなたは私のマスターではありません、シンジ。たとえ兄でもさくらに手を挙げようとするのなら排除されるだけの存在です。
You better tell him. Ryder releases him. Shinji backs away, clutching his arm where Ryder gripped it.
そうかよ。後悔するぞライダー。お前が何と言おうと、さくらが本を作れば元通りだ。
So I think the only thing Shinji really understands is that he knows he can control Sakura because of Shiro. Like, just the threat of like really like telling Shiro what's going down or like hurting Shiro. Like, Sakura doesn't want any of that to happen. But now that the cat's kind of out the bag, you know, that's very quickly running out, and well, we know what happens later.
お前が僕のサーバントに戻った時どうなるか分かって。
無駄よシンジ。他人に、しかも魔術師でもない人間にサーバントを預けることは不可能に近いわ。それを可能にしていたのがコマンドスペルによる譲渡だった。
分かってるじゃないか。レイジはあと一つあるんだ。さくらは僕の言うことなら聞く。それで
だからもう終わりなのよ。さくらの刻印はあと一つしかない。それを使ってしまったらライダーを止める手段がなくなってしまう。そうなったライダーは自由よ。レイジで作った偽物の命令権なんかじゃサーバントは縛れない。ライダーに命令したところでさっきみたいに本が燃えておしまいよ。
それじゃあ
And yeah, you're fucked.
ええ。あなたがマスターになるチャンスはな
You're
くな
done,
ったわ。
son.
いえ、借り物のレイジでライダーを操っていたあなたは初めからマスターなんかじゃなかったのよ。
A crack runs through. With a sound, the existence of Mato Shinji breaks. Oh man.
そうか。初めから無理だったのか。そうだよな。僕には魔術の才能はない。ジジイからは失敗作扱いされて妹には同情される始末だった。
So I like this. I really like this because it shows that like it's not that he's just like, I mean, he is he has been kind of ignoring what people say, but it's nothing he doesn't already know. Like, he knows he has no talent. He knows, like, he feels inferior for a reason. He fucking knows all this shit. But, you know, so I like this.
そうだよ当然だ分かってた分かってた分かってた分かってた分かってたこんなの初めっから務まりっこないって分かってたさ
Dude, you should just bow out with like any kind of grace. Like literally just stay home. And if Shinji stayed home after this and did nothing, he'd be good. Well, I mean, anyway, I honestly don't know if because he like provokes her later. So it's like, if he hadn't done that, would he have been fine? Probably. I don't know. But I don't know. I have to see what actually happens here in the visual novel. Like if she still would have came for him anyway.
こんなのは遊びだ僕に才能がないってことは分かってたマトウの後継ぎはお前だもんな僕がしゃしゃり出ることはなかったんだ
兄さん
ああ分かってる分かってるさだからさくらこの続きはおま僕の代わりにこいつらと戦えってことさいいかさくらエミヤもトーサカも敵
Yeah, I mean, this is
お前がマトウの後継者なら今何をするべきか分かっているだろう
So yeah, this is the actual last thing he has, which is Sakura listening to him. Like, even if he's not a master, he's like, fuck it. You know what? I have no talent. I'm not a master. You're right. But you're still gonna listen to me, and you're still gonna fight them. That's his perspective.
ここまで言ってもわからないのさくらは戦わないしあんたにもう目はないライダーがいない以上
Exactly. Fucking fuck off. Like, anywhere.
お前には聞いてない
Get a fucking Nintendo Switch. Or what year is it? 2004? Get a GameCube.
かわいい僕の妹だろ
There's no reply. Sakura clenches her fist, turns her back to Shinji.
もうやめましょう兄さん
Wait, was the GameCube out in 2004? I have to fact check that. I honestly don't know. But, you know, whatever. Game Boy Advance, SP, play Pokemon or some shit. It's those kind of like servants. He clearly refuses his order.
さくらお前今なんて言った
Then the last thing he has just down the drain.
嫌です兄さんは約束を破りました先輩は殺さないって言ったのにその約束を破ったんです
Just pans over to Shiro and he's fucking dead. Like, what the fuck happened?
だから
Tiger Dojo. Sakura doesn't turn to look at Shinji. Shinji looks at it like someone else's matter and laughs. I feel a chill, and in that instant,
ならお前の好きなようにしてやるよ
oh, that's right, the fucking earring. I hear the sound of a glass breaking. Sakura falls. But what's actually in that? I hope it goes into detail with that, what's actually in there. Because I think, because again, I'm relying on what someone told me in the YouTube comment section of my Lost Butterfly reaction, which I don't know, like, if that's actually what it is, but I wonder if it'll clarify exactly what it does to her and like why apparently it would kill her. Her knees lose strength and she falls to the ground.
じゃあなさくら恨むなら僕じゃなくジジイを恨んでくれ何どうせいつかはそうなるんなら今楽になった方が幸せかもよ
Shinji runs away. Of course he did. Sakura tears at her chest. Her earring breaks and chemical-like liquid is pouring out of it. About to see some imaginary elements. She goes into convulsions. No, it's worse. Sakura's shaking so bad that it seems like she's going to crumble like a building in an earthquake.
Sakura!
I don't get what's going on. In my worry, I run to her. Someone stops me. I don't know when he got here, but Archer is grabbing my shoulder.
ここから離れろ。下手に糧を与えては戻せなくなる。
Archer pushes me back and says something strange. There you go.
糧なんだよそれ。
See, Archer's, he's known what's up. The question dies in my throat. The hallway tints red. The air becomes a mist, moistening our skin, and every wall starts to sweat like honey. My chest is burning. This air, this red world is a different world made by magic. This must be a boundary field that melts everything within its framework on this premise.
トサカ、これ
I can't breathe. No, the mist clogs my throat and burns me from the inside when I breathe.
シンジが学校に仕掛けてた結界ね。もっともシンジからサクラにマスターが変わって威力が段違いになってるけど。
Damn right it is. I look. On the other side of the hallway is Sakura clawing at her chest in agony. And Ryder, who is confronting Archer to protect Sakura.
そこをどけライダー。お前の主は暴走している。他人の味を知る前に止めねば癖になるぞ。
お断りします。私の役目はマスターの守護です。あなたがサクラを殺そうとする以上。
Damn, Archer's just trying to straight up.
ここを通すわけにはいかない。
Listen, man, counter Guardian Emiya. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna do what he has to do.
ほう。みすみす主を死なせるのか。お前のマスターは著しく魔力を消費していっている。放っておけば確実に死ぬと分かっているのか。
いいえ。失う魔力より多くの魔力を摂取すれば、幸いここには魔術師が2人いる。
Oh my
シン
gosh.
ジは逃がしましたが、
Holy shit.
彼らはもう逃げられない。
主が変わったところで、 少年は変わらんか。他人の命より自分が可愛いと見える。
それはあなたもでしょう。私のマスターより自身のマスターを守ろうとしている。
なるほど。ではお互い気兼ねをする必要はないわけだ。
Archer charges. Without heed for the corrosive boundary field, he rushes to where Sakura still crouches on the ground. And he clashes with Ryder as she blocks his way.
トサカいいのか。あいつライダーと戦い出したぞ。
そりゃ戦うしかないでしょう。このままだと私もあなたも持たないもの。それに同じ魔術師としてサクラが下道に落ちるのは何としても止めないと。
Heretic? Shiro doesn't know what's going on. Are those people who use magic against the law of the association, or people who cannot stop the magic circuit and destroy themselves? I mean, granted, I don't really know what that means either, so there you go. Maybe that's exactly what she means. Because I am also confused.
なんだよそれ。なんでサクラが。
だから暴走してるのよあの子。この結界はライダーが作ったものだけど、動かしているのはサクラってこと。シンジが何をしたかは知らないけど、今のサクラは見境なしよ。
Yeah, basically whatever's in the earring made her go crazy. Now she's just running rampant without regard for the fact that she doesn't want to hurt Shiro, because now she's in agony, so she's about to get wild.
きっとサクラも私たちと一緒なんでしょうね。ただ苦しいから酸素が欲しくて他人の酸素を吸いたがってる。そんなの冬木の管理者として放っておけない。
放っておけないって。お前サクラをどうする気だ。
And he sees what she means.
それはあーちゃんに聞いて。私にはああなった魔術師を止める方法は一つしかない。けどあーちゃんなら
No, it seems like that's the way he's trying to do. As far as I can tell.
まあどちらにせよその前にライダーをなんとかしないとね。見たところあーちゃんの方が強いんだけど、あーちゃんのやつなんか出力が落ちてるみたい。
But that's the thing too. Like, I know, like, in certain parts of different routes, like Archer, the fact that he's Shiro, like, appears. I say this as Ryder and Archer are clashing. So in different parts of the different routes, Archer kind of just shows sometimes the fact that he's Shiro in that he won't attack certain people. Like, for example, in the Fate route, when he fights Berserker, a lot of people pointed out to me that, like, yeah, he could have just taken out Ilya. But why wouldn't he take out Ilya? Because he's fucking Shiro, right? So I don't know. Is he? It could just be that, like, I don't know. So I don't think Archer expected to win versus Berserker. He did a good fucking job, but he, you know, I think he knew that he was just going to hold them off at best, and it would ultimately come down to them later to finish the job. But that's why he gave the advice to Shiro, because I'm sure he had some degree of faith in him that he was gonna pull it off. But all that's to say is, like, is he really resolved to killing Sakura here? Because again, there's the whole counter guardian thing, there's the whole hero of justice thing, like, you know, take down Sakura. Like, you know, the premise is that Sakura is feeding off the magical energy of others. So it's like, are you going to allow her to do that? Like, you know, kill the few, save the many, right? It could just be that, like, despite whatever relationship was there in Archer's route, which was apparently very similar to Fate. So I don't know. I look back at the hallway. Archer is overwhelming, even in my eyes. In terms of pure power, he is stronger. There's no way that Ryder can hold him back. But it's strange. Ryder's strength is her agility. She shouldn't be good at fights where she has to protect someone. Being forced to protect someone should put her at a disadvantage. Archer should have already defeated her and moved on to Sakura. But that's not the case, so could Ryder be overwhelming him? Or Archer is hesitating? I don't know. And again, the blood fort is up, so I don't... Archer's sword swings through empty air. Her hair flowing as she moves. Ryder arches back and avoids the attack, and steps in and slashes at Archer. But Ryder isn't the only one who attacks and defends at the same time. Archer repels Ryder's dagger with his other sword and pushes her back. Advance and retreat. They're evenly matched. Ryder cannot press forward, Ryder cannot force him back, and they consequently clash swords without any progress. Okay, so they're just matched right now. The impatient one is Archer. There you go. Though his enemy is weaker than him, he cannot repel her, and the boundary field is slowly taking his energy. Exactly. And to add, Tohsaka and I are at our limits. Just stopping our breaths is painful, so being in the hallway stabs at our minds. At this pace, we'll fall before Archer defeats Ryder. Yeah, I'm curious how this resolves compared to the movie, because in the movie it was like very sudden. Like, shortly after Shinji left, shit just went crazy, blackout, we're at the church, right? So how do we end up there? I think what Ryder does soon has to happen, so we'll see. Archer clucks his tongue in annoyance. There. Ryder stops and makes an announcement in a regretful voice. So that's okay. That's a good point, because would Archer, if it wasn't Sakura, would Archer bust out Unlimited Blade Works here and just end it? Because he could overwhelm Ryder very quickly with you. Because Unlimited Blade Works is actually really fucking broken, so he could overwhelm her and also take out Sakura. But again, there's that aspect. It's Shiro, so would he go that far? He's like, just if that is the case, it's such like a cruel contradiction that Archer has to like is he real? Like, is that really fucking with him that he can't resolve to do this? And are they just gonna slowly die? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of fucked up to think about. Playing her feet, her only weapon, Ryder confronts Archer. She looks so defenseless that the match could be decided if Archer attacked her now. Ah.
そうですね。シンジという主では私に魔力を与えられなかった。
そういうことだ。使わぬ相手に対して魔力を消費することもない。次でお前を切り伏せ、あの娘を切り伏せれば、それで終わる。
Yeah, okay. Just to clarify something earlier, that's right. Because in the case like with Shiro and like with Saber, it's like, even though Shiro does have a magic circuit, he doesn't really have enough mana to supply Saber to like heal herself and like to you know, give her the mana to use Noble Phantasm. So when ownership transfers to Shinji, it's not like Ryder's gonna disappear because he doesn't have a magic circuit. It's just that he just can't give her any mana at all. So whatever was like left of her from Sakura, I guess, is what maintains her. And then, you know, what Shinji does with Sakura is, you know, maybe he gets mana from that. Like, it's just fucked up, man.
ええ。ではそういうことにしておきましょう。私としてもその方が気兼ねなく手を下せる。
Ryder answers calmly. What does she intend to do? Without even readying her weapon, Ryder stands against Archer. But stops when she hears the voice.
さくら、あなたはそこで耐えていてください。後のことはすべて私が解決します。
やめて、もうやめてライダー。私こんなことがしたくてあなたを呼んだんじゃない。
その命令は聞けません。私は何よりあなたの命を優先する。
Ryder raises her arm. There's 4 meters between her and Archer. Maintaining that distance, the black servant puts her hand on her face and...
それにこれはあなた
Here we
が
go.
望んだことでしょう。さくら。
She releases the black seal. Ooh. There's a CG. Everything solidifies at that instant. Ryder's naked eyes. They are inhuman eyes, one of the highest rank among numerous mystic eyes. Gray eyes. They look like crystals and they are too abnormal to be called eyeballs. The corneas do not take in light. The pupil sees the world through a square. The iris is solidified, not allowing the eyes to close. The millions of cells that make up the retina are composed of ether. Shiro like tracing her eyes. What the fuck? Are they art that the gods admired, or are they nature that the gods cursed? Ryder's gray eyes are abnormal and at the same time too beautiful for any human to have. Archer is frozen in place. It must be because he saw her eyes from such close range. His eyes are frozen even if he wants to close them, and his arms are frozen even if he wants to cover his eyes. He tries to charge forward and slash at Ryder, but his legs are already petrified up to his knees.
嘘、石化の魔眼。
Tohsaka's voice is almost a scream. I can't tell what kind of face she's making. My eyes are also captivated by Ryder's mystic eyes and I can't look away. My blood is thickening. The flow is solidified and my senses are ceased. That's right, this did happen. Mystic eyes. A single action magic that Magi have. It takes the eyes, passive receptors of the world, and makes them function actively to influence the world. It indiscriminately casts its magic upon anyone within sight, though the effect is vastly increased if the target meets your gaze. In short, it's something not to be looked at, and it is a frightening magical nature that entraps anyone that looks at them. Their abilities and concealable nature make the mystic eyes proof of a first-rate magus. The technique to make one's own eyes into a magic circuit is close to that of a magic crest. But then artificial mystic eyes only have strong enough powers to cast charm or whisper. Possessors of truly powerful mystic eyes are always born with them. Binding, coercion, contract, burning, illusion, extreme luck. Mystic eyes that directly intervene with another's fate are called noble color, and among the highest ranked of them are the eyes of petrification. No magus of this age possesses these eyes. There are only a few magi that make petrification magic possible. How great a miracle is it to be possible to petrify others just by looking? Breaker Gorgon. It is the curse of the gods sealed by the powers of shrines. It is said that such evil eyes were only possessed by evil beasts and spirits in the age of the gods. The magical noble phantasm that can petrify people with its glance, the symbol of the heroic spirit Medusa. And there's the reveal for anyone who was not spoiled to that. That's like really the only thing I was spoiled on before I watched Heaven's Feel. I like accidentally came across like a YouTube comment like on a random like Fate something video, and after that I was like, all right, no more videos, only OSTs. Archer screams, his body now petrified up to his waist. Beyond him, a dark red wave is expanding from within Ryder, who has released her mystic eyes. Tohsaka is moving too slowly. Something terrible is flowing forth from the other side of the hallway. The wave becomes sharp like a spear and aims straight at Tohsaka. She'll die. Tohsaka must be more entranced than me, as she cannot even move a step. Unable to dodge, she will be impaled by the spear. With the scene of several seconds in the future in mind, oh my gosh. I think, oh man. As much as I hate it, I think we need a Tiger Dojo. Yeah, it's fucked up to say, but I don't... Oh, never mind. I've gotten one with Ilya. Still, sorry, Shiro. My legs won't move. I can't move and it can only watch as the black spear pierces Tohsaka. And I see it change its course at the last second. The weapon wavers. The weapon that came flying at Tohsaka changes its direction at the very last moment. Did I fucking make the right choice again? God damn it. The black spear rotates. As if it has found better prey, it lances towards me. Oh. Never mind, I'm just dead. Ow. A dull piercing sound. Thud. My body is burning. My vision is wavering as if I have a high fever. A familiar voice from a distance. Oh wait, no, I think this did have to happen. Oh. Well, I did make the right choice. Well, that sucks. My sense of reality is fading. My mind whites out and my left arm bleeds red, mixing like paint. I see Sakura staring at me as I fall to the floor. And she falls to the ground like a puppet with its strings cut. I gotta stop recording at fucking 3 in the morning.
どう？気分少しは落ち着いた？
My abode. Sitting on the church's long bench, I nod silently.
そう。なら治療の必要はないわね。あとは体力と一緒に回復するだろうから、おとなしくしていなさい。
Tohsaka sits a bit away from me. So I noticed that the whole like geometric shapes appearing like over Sakura, which is I guess the imaginary elements thing, didn't happen here, so maybe that's gonna happen later. The distance between our minds is much greater than this. There's no idle conversation as we wait for Kotomine. My left hand screams with pain when I clench it. It feels like there's a nail driven through my palm. The cut from grabbing the knife hurts more than the bruises from Rider or the stab wound from Sakura. Oh, right. Dark clouds block the view of the night sky. The rain clouds tell me that it's going to rain soon. So was that attack the imaginary element? Because it said like, yeah, an attack came from like behind Rider, so I guess it was implying Sakura did that and didn't mean to. But then when she realized what she'd done, it was like, okay, maybe that's the case. The rain clouds tell me that it's going to rain soon. I guess the spear-like thing that attacked Tohsaka was Sakura's magic. Okay, yeah, there you go. The magical nature that the Mato household inherits is absorption. When lack of magical energy made Sakura suffer, she unconsciously cast a spell. There you go. It stabbed and entangled around my arm because Sakura needed help, and it sucked all the magical energy out of me. Magical energy is life force. It's natural for me to lose consciousness when it's sucked out of me. I'd already used up my energy when I fought Rider, so I easily fell unconscious, and Tohsaka brought me to the church after that. I hear Sakura fainted when she saw me fall.
あの子、自分に攻撃したのよ。
Tohsaka murmurs and explains to me that she's getting treated in the back right now. She attacked herself? That's why she needs treatment right now? It seems Sakura is in critical condition. The liquid that came out of her earring was poison and Kotomine is purifying it right now. Okay, that's right. Poison too. Damn. Fuck. Damn. This sucks. Tohsaka doesn't say anything. Neither Archer nor Rider are here. Only the two of us are in the church waiting for Kotomine's return.
遠坂
Still sitting down, I call out to her.
何？
聞きたいことがある。
でしょうね。いいわ、話してあげる。隠していても仕方がないし、もうその意味もなくなったし。聞きたいのはさくらのこと？
I nod. Tohsaka takes a deep breath and starts to talk in her normal tone.
発端はずいぶん前よ。マトウの血が薄れ出して、生まれてくる子供に魔力、魔術回路が少なくなっていたの。もともとマトウはよその魔術師だから、 日本の土が合わなかったんでしょう。この町に根を下ろしてから魔党の衰退が始まって、今代の後継者である神事になって、ついに魔術回路そのものが消え失せた。魔党の歴史はそれで終わったのよ。魔党が追い求めたものを継承するだけなら弟子でも何でも取ればよかった。けど魔党は名門だし、外部からの受け入れを拒否し続けた。結果生まれてくる跡継ぎの魔力が落ちていって、最後には完全に魔力が尽きてしまった。そうなってから弟子を取ろうとしたけど、落ちぶれた名門に来る魔術師はいなかったわ。何百年も続いたっていう魔党、マキリの歴史はそこで終わるはずだった。けどそれで諦められるような人たちじゃなかったのね。シンジのお父さんは外から養子を取って、その子に魔党の魔術を伝えたのよ。で、エミヤ君のところは特殊だから知らないだろうけど、魔術師の家系は一子相伝なの。後継ぎにするって決めた子供以外には
So this is interesting. It says Shinji's father adopted the child and taught them magic. So again, I mean, by this point I understand the differences between Stay Night and Zero, and that there are differences, and that Zero is essentially its own canon, but you know.
もし兄弟だったらどちらかを後継者にして、どちらかは普通に育てるか養子に出すって。
It still kind of makes me just like pause whenever it just says something that, you know, is like originally what was intended for like the prior events to, you know, in the Fourth Holy Grail War prior to the Fifth. Like it's always interesting to me, so I always make the comparison to Zero. There's no need for two successors. In the case of siblings, no sisters, what would be done to the one who wasn't needed? Some may raise her and hide her from the fact that they are a family of magi. But that's difficult and inefficient. If they train their magic circuit over many generations, it would not be their wish to waste the excellent gene, even if she's not chosen as a successor. Then...
そう。私、一つ下の妹がいたの。衰退した魔党には養子を取る当てなんかないでしょ。そうなった魔党が古くから盟約を結んでいたトーサカを頼りにするのはどうだね。父さんがどっちを後継者にするつもりだったかはわからない。ただ私はトーサカに残って、あの子は魔党にもらわれていった。それが11年前の話。それ以来あの子とはまともに会えなかった。魔党との取り決めでね、もうあの子は魔党の後継者だからむやみに会うなって言われてたの。
そうか。それじゃあトーサカとサクラは
実の姉妹よ。まあ一度もそんな風に呼び合ったことはないけどね。
That's why I like today's menu for the Emiya family. You just get some sweetness in there. I don't know how much emotion is contained in those simple words, but that makes me understand why she always asked about Sakura, why she didn't let Archer use his noble phantasm. So Rin really did not allow him to use it. He would have. I see.
よかった。トーサカ、サクラの味方なんだ。
You know, he claimed he didn't need to, but it was obvious that they were fighting a losing battle. A dim light shines into the gloom of my mind. I don't know what's going to happen to Sakura or what she's going to do from now on. But if Tohsaka cares for Sakura, there just might be hope waiting on the ominous path ahead.
いいえ、私、あの子の味方でも何でもないわ。
But and here you get what Tohsaka wants to resolve to do, which is, you know. But Tohsaka denies me as if reading my thoughts.
味方じゃない。
ええ、このままサクラが治らないのなら敵として処理するだけよ。無差別に人を襲う魔術師なんて放っておけるわけがないでしょう。キレイがサクラを治療できなかったら、その時は私が処理する。
Yeah, and here's the thing, like, you know, and you guys thankfully like remind me like not to take everyone's words so literally, and you know I can see that when characters are obviously lying, like Zoka and Toshiro, but you know I can sure assume that Tohsaka would forbid Archer from using his noble phantasms. He's like, oh, they were sisters. Okay, so that's why Tohsaka. And Tohsaka is like, no, actually, I want to kill her. That's what she's saying, but And I'm sure she means it, but when it comes down to it,
殺すなんてそんなこと間違っても口にするな。
さくらはマトウの娘よ。11年前からとっくに私の妹じゃない。
遠坂、お前。
仮にあなたの言う通り肉親として関係があるとしても結果は変わらない。それこそあなたが口出しできる話じゃないわ。
それじゃあ。
No different from Shinji. But before I can say the worst thing possible.
何をしている？手術は済んだが、患者は未だ危険な状態だ。騒ぐのなら外でするがいい。
Otomina Kirei emerges from the back of the church.
琴峰、さくらは。
Uh-huh.
まったく、いがみ合っているのか息が合っているのか、お前たちはわからんな。
そんなのあんたの勘違いよ。
そうか。では座れ。的尾さくらの容態を説明する。
Taking our separate seats, we listen intently to the priest.
簡単に説明すれば、的尾さくらの体内には虫が混入している。この虫は刻印虫と呼ばれるものだ。
An artificial Sanshi.
三子のようなものだが、
The three corpses. I shake my head. Yeah, I'm shaking mine too. Sanshi, a bug said to inhabit a human body that reports the person's evil deeds to the judge of hell. Oh. I've heard of Sanshi, but I've never heard of a crestworm.
知らないか。まあ、本来は害のないただの寄生虫だ。宿主から魔力を食い、活動を続けるだけの使い魔でな。宿主の存命を発信するだけの使い魔としては最低位のものだ。
魔術で作った監視装置みたいなものね。造剣はそれで桜を監視してるってこと？
おや、刻印虫の主が的尾造剣だといつ決まったのかな。
悪いけど、今はあんたの長話の気分じゃないの。
No mood for your games,
あ
Kirei.
のジジイ以外、誰が桜にそんなもの植え付けるっていうのよ。
なるほど。それは確かに。
Yeah, exactly. Who the fuck else would it be?
となれば、使い手はあの吸血虫以外いないな。
でしょ？いいから結論を言って、桜は助かるのか、助からないのか。
気が早いな、リン。お前は彼女の容態を把握しているようだが、そこの少年は別だ。
Please do. I'm here for all of this.
しておくべきだろう。
Tohsaka looks away awkwardly. Judging by her expression, she doesn't want me to find out.
さて、どうするエミヤシロ。リンは結論だけを聞きたいと言っているが。
いや、順序立てて説明してくれ、琴峰。
I'm sorry for Tohsaka, but I can't yield to her about this. If this has to do with Sakura's life, I have to know everything about it.
では続きだ。
Oh boy, this song.
先ほど説明した刻印虫だがな。これが的尾さくらの神経を蝕んでいるのだ。11年間、的尾さくらの体内で育てられた結果だろう。刻印虫は魔術回路に似た神経。
Right, okay, so that's how it works.
神経と絡み合いながら全身に行き渡っている。この刻印虫から魔術刻印と化したものは通常停止しており、的尾さくらには何の影響も及ぼさない。
Normal circumstances, aka the other two routes.
だが、ひとたび作動すれば、的尾さくらの神経を侵し、その魔力を糧に動き続ける。先ほどの状態はそれだ。体内に刻印虫が徘徊し、生命力たる魔力を奪っていった。あの状態が半日も続けば、的尾さくらは死んでいただろう。動力である魔力を吸い尽くした刻印虫は、 さらなる栄養として麻藤桜自身を狙う。魔力を空にされた麻藤桜は次にその体を虫に奪われるということだ。その
Yikes.
痛みがどれほどであるかは魔術刻印を持つお前ならばわかるだろう。人体は爪の先ほどの異物が混入しただけで不快感を訴え、時に生命活動そのものに支障をきたす。神経の至るところに違う神経が混ざり、
Mm-hmm.
それが動き出す不快感など吐き気だけで死に至るほどだろうな。その点で言えば先ほどまで麻藤桜の意識があったのは驚きだ。麻藤桜は意志が強いのか、それとも刻印中の発動に慣れているのか、そのあたりは本人に聞かねばわかるまい。
I see. I hear a sound. It's the sound of my teeth grinding. If you have a magic crest, you should well know how painful it is. I couldn't possibly know. I cover myself in sweat just to insert one magic circuit into my body, which is not normal procedure, Shiro. Sakura has it several times worse. Well, you know. Yeah. I couldn't even guess at her pain.
待って、
In Sakura's case,
作動すればって
that's
言ったよ
also
ね。
very fucking
じ
horrible.
ゃあ刻印中は普段活動していないの？
かけられた薬物は刻印中を目覚めさせるためのものだ。刻印中は監視役に過ぎない。あれは宿主である麻藤桜がある条件を破った時のみ制裁として
A
活動を
certain
開始
condition.
する。
Just listening to his words makes me go crazy. I know it's not something Kotomina did, but I almost attack him for saying that. I suppress my selfish emotion and
それはどんな。
I urge him to go on and tell me the heart of the matter.
麻藤桜が倒れ、リンはそれを救おうとした。だがライダーはそれを阻んだのだろう。ならば条件は明白だ。マスターとしての戦いを放棄する。
Ah,
それが刻印中の制約だろう。今までは麻藤真司にライダーを預けることで戦いに賛同していたが、
I see, I
それ
see.
を拒否した今、刻印中は麻藤桜を攻め続ける。今は落ち着いているが、
Wow.
時間が経てば経つだけ、
So it's the fact that she doesn't want to fight that's making it torment her?
何をしている。マスターならば早く殺し合え。
That Zoken that's fucked up.
できぬのならばお前を食い殺す。と、
それが桜に課せられた条件なのか。
そのようだな。他にそれらしい条件はない。
ならマスターでなくなればいいんじゃないのか。レイジを使い切ってサーバントと契約を解除すればもうマスターじゃないんだから。
それは進められん。言っただろ。刻印中が発動する条件はマスターの責務を放棄することだと。自らの手でライダーとの契約を立てば、刻印中は今度こそ麻藤桜を食い尽くすぞ。
そう。戦って生き残るか、戦わずに刻印中に殺されるか。今の桜にある選択肢はそれだけってことね。
そうなるな。聖杯戦争が続く限り、刻印中は宿主を攻め続ける。この状態が続けば、肉体はもちろんのこと、麻藤桜の精神が持つまい。何しろ全身に魔術刻印があるのだ。それが正気の沙汰ではないとお前ならばわかるだろう、リン。
そうね。もう馴染んだはずなのに、定期的に腕ごとどうにかしたくなるし。
Yeah, and it's just in her arm. Like, and it's usually just like just in one place. So all over your body, like what fucking agony.
左腕だけの私がこれなんだから、全身に刻印なんかあったら人間としての機能が侵食される。そんなの魔術師じゃなくて魔術回路の塊よ。
Yikes.
人間の精神なんて魔力の波で書き換えられる。
A cluster of magic circuits.
桜は
今の状態が続けば危ういな。あと何日持つかはわからんが、日が経つにつれ刻印中の侵食は進む。それが全身に行き渡る前に排除できなければ死ぬだけだが、その前に体の方が持つまい。私が行ったことは戦場だけだ。 失われた魔力と精神を呼び戻す手術はこれからだが、それも成功する見込みは低い。話はそれだけだ。結論を言えば、このままでは的を桜
Are you satisfied now? Fuck off.
それで納得はいったか、エミやシロ。
There's no way I'm satisfied. Sakura can't be saved? It's ridiculous. He was doing so well until yesterday, so why are things like this now?
排除。そうだ、刻印中の摘出はできないのか。異物が混ざってるって分かってるなら取り除けるはずだろう。
摘出は難しいな。すでに刻印中は魔術回路となり、的を桜の一部となっている。
Too deep now.
そうだな。それでも摘出したいというのなら。
Oh, Kirei. You sly bastard. The Holy Grail. So that's where it ends up, huh? Sakura's only choice is to keep fighting as a master. And the power of the Holy Grail is the only thing that can save her?
大体事情は分かったわ、キレ。とりあえず礼を言っとく。
She bows without showing much gratitude and confronts the priest.
けどいきなりすぎない？刻印中を植え付けられたのは昨日今日じゃないはずよ。
何を今さら。的桜の体に刻印中が与えられたのは何年も前だ。目も髪も遠坂のものでなくなるほど初期に手を加えられたのだぞ。ま、それも今回のように破滅を呼ぶものではなかったようだ。的造剣は今回の戦いで的桜を使う気はなかったらしい。何しろ戦闘用に調整。
Yeah, that's true. That wasn't his original intention.
的桜をあのように扱ったのは何か予期せぬ条件が揃ったからと見るべきだろうな。
予期せぬ条件ね。それがなんだかわからないけど、昨日今日で突然桜は造剣のお眼鏡にかなったってこと？
だろうな。的造剣ではなく、的桜自身に造剣が予期しなかった変化が起こったと見るべきだ。だがそれは一要因に過ぎる。急激な変化の理由は他にもある。あの娘はサーバントを行使することで魔力を常に消費するようになった。そのため刻印中にまで餌が回らなくなったとしたら。
Wanna eat.
そうか。マスターとして戦えなんて条件がなくても足りない魔力の分桜の体を削っていくんだ。けどならライダーさえ使わなければ魔力は失われないんだから少しは。
ああ、しばらくは今まで通りの生活ができるだろう。もっともあの老人がこのまま的桜を放置するとは思えんが。
でしょうね。そうでもなければ桜に刻印中なんて植え付けないし、戦わなければ体を乗っ取られて、戦えば魔力を消費してやっぱりあの子の体は削られていく。
Damn.
いいえ、それだけじゃない。刻印中を与えた塔の造剣はその気になればいつでも桜を自由に使える。
桜を自由に使える。
ええ、結局桜の命は造剣に握られている。
Right.
だから桜を助けたいのなら造剣を倒すしかない。けどエミヤ君、造剣を倒すのなら先に桜を倒すしかないわ。あの子は造剣の操り人形当然。造剣を追い詰めればあいつは必ず桜を盾にする。
So, this is a random thought, but like, normally, like, when in these characters' sprites, like, for example, Ligurain, like, her standing like that and talking, like, obviously their moves don't move because it's not animated, it's just PNGs, but it's like, okay. Like, if Kareem talking in that position makes sense. Kirei with one arm behind his back and going like this the whole time, not when he's not even talking, is like... it's just funny to me. There you go.
造剣にとって的桜は都合のいい駒だからな。的真司をけしかけたように的桜を操るだろう。実際マスターとしての能力は彼女の方が上だ。あれは虫どもにせかされ、的真司以上に造剣好みのマスターとして暴走しよう。だが私も老人の思惑通りに歯がゆい。 的尾さくらの手術は引き続き行う。今はかけられた薬物を洗浄して麻酔をかけた状態だ。
キレ
絶望的だが努力はする。このまま的尾さくらを死なせることはできない。神父が奇跡にのみ頼るというのもイメージが悪かろう。
Indeed. Tohsaka's surprise is natural. His words are surprising even to me, and I've only known him for a short while. This isn't a guess, but a conviction. Kotomine is seriously trying to save Sakura. It might just be because he's a priest, but this is too much even for that.
どういう風の吹き回し？あんたが他人にそこまで肩入れするなんて初めて見たわ。
気まぐれではない。死なすには惜しいだけだ。もっとも、お前たちにとってはここで一人減った方がいいのだろうがな。
The priest's response is plain. Tohsaka glares at the priest.
任せたわ。手術が済んだ頃に来るから。
Alright then. And leaves the church with those words. Interesting. Tohsaka leaves and the church regains its silence. The priest silently sees Tohsaka off, and I can't even stand up because I can't think of anything.
何をしている？お前がここに残ったところで役には立たん。邪魔をされても困る。手術が終わるまで時間を潰してこい。
And fucking do what?
邪魔なんてするか。この手術に関してはあんたを信頼してる。以前も女の人を
That is
信用
true.
してくれただろう、あんたは。
That is true. Yeah, Yeah, because Shiro's not like, what the fuck is Shiro gonna go do? He will happily sit here in the pew and fucking stare at the ceiling if he has to until he knows that if the surgery goes well for Sakura.
あの時とは手術の規模が段違いなのだがな。的尾さくらは自らを撃つことで暴走を止めた。おそらくお前を傷つけたことで自家中毒を
Oh
起こした。
wow, that's what she did. Holy fuck, Sakura.
あれは自らの心を殺すことで造剣に操られる自身を止めたのだ。
That's fucking metal,
これから行う
dude.
手術は停止した心臓をもう一度動かすことに等しい。もっとも刻印中のおかげで肉体は未だ生きている。精神の呼び戻しだけならばとりあえずは成功するだろう。だがそこにお前がいては迷惑だ。的尾さくらの苦悶を聞きつけて
Fair enough.
強いられては潜んでるし。第一、そのような
Not
苦悩
true.
を背負う
That's
義務
not
もある
true.
まい。
他人だ。
的尾さくらに同情するなと言っているのだ。お前にできることなどない。リンがそうしたように、お前も早々に立ち去るがいい。
なんでだよ。何もできないなら、せめてここで桜の無事を祈っちゃいけないのか。
それは罪だ。お前に的尾さくらの痛みを共有する資格はない。わからないのか？私はお前がここにいては、手術が失敗すると言っているのだ。
Damn, Kirei.
今の的尾さくらにとって、エミやシローは外敵でしかない。
I can't finish my sentence, dude. That was a fucking mic drop. His words are heavy and they are pointing out the crimes I didn't know I had committed.
的尾さくらはお前に対して罪の意識を持っている。
Mm-hmm.
お前がそばにいては目覚めを拒否しかねない。
Yeah, she doesn't want to face him.
俺に対して。
そうだ。罪の意識というよりは懺悔だがな。
I love that Kirei picked up on this.
あれは的尾の後継者として
Yes.
実験台にされ続けてきた。
It's again, the Mato like method of training is fucking awful, especially if you're a female magus. Like definitely like either way, because I don't know if they like, because they made the distinction of like what those worms do to a man versus a woman, and it's significantly worse if you're a fucking female. Like holy shit, poor Sakura, man.
的尾造剣がどのような教育を施したかは想像に難くない。的尾さくらはお前が望むような清らかな乙女ではなく。
I'm not surprised. I know this feeling. It's just like when I found out Sakura was a master. I silently accepted the truth when I saw the command spell on her hand.
あの娘はお前にそれを知られまいとしながら
She did,
その
yeah.
救いを求めていたはずだ。
And I think that was part of it too. Like, she didn't want Shinji to tell Shiro, like, what he did, what he's been doing with her. And, like,
魔術継承の名を借りた攻め苦がどれほど続いたのかは知らん。だが、身近にいながらそれに気がつかなかった者に何ができる。ここで祈る資格がないとはそういうことだ。それでも的を桜を思うのは
wow.
席を外せ。今のお前にできることはそれだけだ。
Fucking fair enough, Kirei. Damn. I get up. It's not that he's talked me into it. It's just that what he's saying is correct. I shouldn't be here if I really care for Sakura. I shouldn't be allowed to care for Sakura when I can't think at all. I turn my back to the priest and head for the door.
まあ、それと言うまでもないと思うのだが。
I don't have the composure to turn around. I stop, still facing the exit.
先ほどの話だ。的を真司がライダーを行使していた時、犠牲になった女がいたな。お前の起点で助かったが、本来ならばあのまま死んでいた女だ。
I'm pissed. Somehow I understand why he's bringing this up now.
そうだ。あのトガがどこにあるのか、もはや言うまでもない。サーバントが人を襲った場合、その責任はマスターにある。
桜が悪いっていうのか。
まさか。私が言っているのは責任の所在だ。善悪を語っているのではない。事実女はお前のおかげで助かっている。
But if I made a wrong decision back then, Ryder would have killed that woman. That means...
そう。今後の話だ、エミヤシロ。このまま的を桜が回復したところで、正気を取り戻したとしても、いずれ同じことが起きる。その時お前はどちらを守るのだ。
We don't know when Sakura might do the same thing. I have nothing to say to him. I quickly make my way to the exit as if to run away from his words.
エミヤシロ、お前がマスターになった理由を覚えているか。
I grit my teeth and walk on. His words are an ultimatum.
お前は正義の味方になると言った。ならば決断を下しておけ。自身の理想、その信念を守るため、エミやキリツグのように自分を殺すかどうかをな。
Oh man, I wish they had kept like some of that in the movie, which I know they can't. I know it's like it's just so much. It's way too much to fit into a movie, but oh man, that it's making this like just so much more of a treat. I shut the door. The door to God's house is heavy like the cross. Okay.